fans, hello, welcome into It's a Crit. This is our campaign, Embers Awaken. I am CJ the DM here, and this is our first episode of a new brand new short story. It is going to be a wild ride. We have more players on this campaign than we have had in the previous ones. First off, it's good to see all of you guys up bright and early where you are in the chat. Thank you guys. To begin, we will introduce all of our friends and players over here. First off, we're going to start at the bottom today. Ty, you are going to be the special one. You have the border that is the same size as mine is. So I wonder why that is, right? We'll get into that momentarily. But first off, Ty, say hello. Introduce your character's name, will ya?
Hi. My character's name is Oragi Gath. He is a human fighter. What? No,
yeah, I forgot you had a last name. That's all. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. Like that's great. Yes, I do indeed have a last name. I am a human fighter, subclass Rune Knight. Good to be back, yo.
Oof, gosh. All right, Chris. How are you gonna follow that up? I was like, are you frozen? I couldn't tell. You were like really still right there. Chris, why don't you go ahead and explain just brief, say hello with your character, shall we? We don't have to go into the crazy deets. Just go for it.
Hello. Greetings, everyone. My name is Alexander Pitt. But you can call me Peach Pit. I'll be the party's I'm a tiefling rogue. I'll be the party's scout.
Why was that a question? Scooting on over to our good friend Dom. Dom, what do you have for us today?
How's it going, guys? My name is Dom. My name is Zuki, the Bard of Glamour. And of course, I'll be magnificent as well. Of everything. Aaron, what's wrong, Aaron?
Don't worry about it. Everyone else knows why. Just don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it yet.
I have to worry about Zuki all the time.
You got okay, you're good. Next up then is Pat over there in the corner running his character. Well, will you say hello, please, Pat?
Hello, I'm Pat, and I will be running Mino Burn Salads, the fairy warlock, Hexblade. Got the powers for a bit of a different reason than normal, though. More on that a bit later.
Okay, perfect. Aaron, we're gonna loop around.
Yeah, I will be playing T1 NK5, the Warforged Ranger.
Did you forget what you were?
Everyone else calls him Tinks.
Ah, yes.
Everyone refers to him as Tinks except him.
Except him. Flexible yet unbreak. Okay, bending but not breaking. Understood. And the last but not least, Nedy.
That's
bring
hard
us
to
home.
do that with metal.
Hi, I'm Nedy. I'm gonna play Rayakin Soul. He is a Fire Genasi Blood Hunter, and he's probably gonna go by Ray, because I don't trust people to actually pronounce his name right. Back to you, ZJ.
Yeah, she had some words with us before the stream.
Oh my gosh, she didn't do anything except please pronounce my character's name right.
Murder my character.
But Siege, those are words.
This is already a hostile environment. It's perfect for this campaign.
What do you mean? It is.
Your frame is surrounded by fire and horns. And
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. That's absolutely not true, in my opinion.
I'm going to make the joke.
The frame?
So, really, party. This is really dramatic battle music for some reason. I'm going to go ahead and change that for us. Okay. Jarring pause. Perfect. We're back into something else. Okay. With that fun change of pace, in PM already, we just started. You don't know
milk forever.
Chicken milk forever.
I still hate that phrase. So much.
Ah, yes. Well, chicken milk forever it is.
Hold on.
You will be gaining a point of inspiration, my friend. So enjoy it. You'll start out.
Nice.
You'll start out with 4, and no one else does. Yes, thank you, viewers. That's participation. That's community participation, and we love when the party, not the party, not the. Nah, who cares about the party? We love when the community participates in using critties and throwing all kinds of things in there. That is why there's new options in that critty store: healing bad guys, helping the good guys. There's all kinds of stuff. It was made with this campaign in mind because this campaign is meant to be a little bit heavy hitting, a little grittier than Feywild Follies. It's going to be a huge contrast in that sense. Well, it's story-wise it will be. Who knows what'll happen with this bundle
I
of
definitely
joy.
brought the wrong character to this party.
Well, this campaign party, the party is a small squad, if you would, of a faction very, very well known in the world or the continent of Antirium. They are part of a group called the Holy Blaze Brigade. Now, the Holy Blaze Brigade is widespread, covers almost the entire continent. They are, harbingers of justice. They are those that fight what goes bump in the night. They are holy warriors who are unfortunately not afraid of collateral damage if it gets in the way of the goal. They race aberrations and eradicate undead. That is what they do. That is what they focus on, and they will do whatever is necessary to meet that goal. Unfortunately, for some squads, seeing as they're a little autonomous, tend to take that a step beyond, and there could be collateral damage, and many villages have gone up in flames in the wake of the Holy Blaze Brigade in order to eradicate whatever threat they find or are contracted to do so, as this squad specifically is. So hopefully this squad turns out to be one of the more morally, guided, morally, like on the moral high ground, if you will. I can see that some people think that's a no, so I guess we'll be finding out. Luckily for us, Ulrog down here underneath me is a squad leader, and will be. Ulrog is a rank 5 out of a total max of 7 in this guild. So really, Ulrog's got some sway, and all of these other little players are going to be rank 2s that follow Ulrog and what Ulrog says. They all owe Ulrog something. He has been Papa Ulrog for a long time. I almost went with the other one, but I didn't. Viewers, I think you know what I mean. If you join the official, the It's a Crit official Discord server, you'll see Siege, and I'm Siege, and then you'll also see Siege's Papa is also in there.
Do we have a?
Yeah, we do.
Yep.
How?
That
Which
is-
one? Can
that
you
is me.
demonstrate, please? No.
So if you all want to, so feel free to jump on in there. We just opened it up.
There
We're
you
going to
go.
be adding more and more. People will be piling in. We're going to throw all kinds of things up in there. So feel free to jump into the Discord to take part in the community shenanigans, and also get to, talk to us and give us horrible ideas that we can stream about. That'd be fun. We'd love it. So that being said, we now all of my ideas are horrible. Yeah, I know. No, so we have set the stage. We understand what we're doing here. So let's dive into the story itself, shall we? So it is before the break of dawn. It's around 4 or 5 in the morning. You have all woken up from another long rest in this sea of sand, in this desert that you guys have been traveling through for many days now.
I don't sleep.
Those of you who sleep have slept. And those of you who do not,
Yep.
you don't.
Those of
So
you who
cold
sleep
again.
and tinks.
You are awaking. The camp, which is the 6 of you, has begun to pack up your things, make breakfast for the remaining journey ahead. You know that you only have 1 more day's travel to reach the village that you were instructed to go make contact with. It has already been arranged by your superiors that you are to report to the village, hear what they have to say, and comply with the mission that they have contracted the Holy Blaze Brigade for. Now, Ulrog is in charge of that, getting you guys there and making sure you do the job. So, once you have all finished packing, you're having breakfast, Ulrog throws down a bunch of sacks that seem to be just bursting almost at the seams of items, and looks to the entire group in front of him. And looks like he has something to say to you all.
So, Ulrich stands before all of you, about to embark on your first mission as proper members of the Holy Blaze Brigade. Every single one of you, regardless of race or lineage, has proved yourselves to have the potential to burn bright. You have come this far by your own merits, on your own strength, and you will continue to as long as you embrace the fire within you and your companions. Rely on each other and bring light to the path you reclaim. Make yourselves proud, as I am of you. Now, let's get on the road.
Right.
Marvelous, Captain. Excellent speech.
Thank you, Bit.
Like there'd be some like clattering as Mito puts her bag over. I need to put those tighter in there. Okay, that'll work.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I'm already shining as bright as I can, and I kind of just do a little flame on my hand.
Nonsense. You can shine brighter, of course. Everyone can shine brighter. But don't worry. I'll lead you the way.
Yeah, you. Sure.
Can you carry my bag? It's heavy.
I'll just grab mine and start walking.
Robot, can you carry mine? Hello?
I just look at him, just give him like this head tilt. Just grab his bag.
Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. What's your name?
I am T1NK5.
Oh my gosh. I am Zuki, the greatest dancer of all the lands. And performer. And probably bard. And many titles. Don't worry about it.
Probably. Shouldn't you
Yeah.
know by now what you're doing?
Honestly, I'm very young, so the world is my oyster. I don't even know why I'm here, if I'm being
The world
honest.
is in fact not an oyster.
Yeah, you got a lot to learn apparently.
I never had an oyster, if I'm being honest. That's kind of like a saying I heard.
I fist bumped the shoulder of the robot and just like,
You see Mino like try to do it, can't quite reach, just knee.
Yeah, I'm tall. Like 6'4".
Yeah, 3'8", so yes, knee.
I'm literally almost twice your height. Awesome.
Okay.
hey,
Ulrich
where's
looks halfway in between a proud dad and completely done with everything that they're doing.
the one with the? And I look for Peach Pit.
Hello. Right behind you.
Oh,
Stuck about me.
oh, sorry.
I have found the horned one.
We're
Yeah,
all horny.
wait. Is that like a disease? You know what? I don't even, I don't
disease?
even want to know.
Could say that.
Wow.
See Mino kind of turn and start walking, like moving on.
I'll grab Peachy's sorry. Bag.
What?
The bag.
Oh. Okay. Thank you for clarifying.
Sorry, I just
Oh,
Peachy's. That's so cute. Peachy.
thank you very much, Miss.
I'm literally just holding mine in Zuki's bag, just waiting for more instructions.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the one from Peach Pit and I'm just gonna put it like onto Tinks's arms. There you go.
I'm just gonna carry my bag and walk past. Using the robot as carry animals. Let's go.
He doesn't mind.
I
Okay.
mind.
Do you mind?
Come on.
Thanks.
I have no mind. And I'll just
That is-
start following.
Same.
Aw, that's very sad.
Tin Can, do me a favor, give them back the bags. Let's
I'll
Go.
drop both of their bags and just keep carrying behind. Just immediately.
I'll
Feel like
just keep
Mina
walking out of the camp.
Feels like Mina runs into one of the bags, not realizing it got dropped right in front of her.
I'll just turn around as I hear that. I just turn around and look at Zuki. Turn around and walk away with Ulrok.
I'm just gonna calmly pick up everything and load the cart with it.
So he just grabs his bag and leans into Tinks. Goes like, I think everyone really likes me. I feel like everyone really adores me, if I'm being honest. And carries his bag with him.
I'm sure you made a marvelous first impression.
I think so too. Avocado pit?
He called you that.
Okay. That really got him.
Peach Pit.
I don't know why
It
that
is
would be
Peach
that
Pit.
hard.
Obviously, it's a peach. I mean, he's not green.
Oh, you're right. He's red. Cherry pit. I'm sorry. Let's go.
You're pulling a crescendo, you know
enough.
that, right?
Didn't you know there would be similarities, Aaron? Now you see
Yeah.
what we dealt with.
I'm just glad I started a thing.
Unfortunately, I lost that a long time ago.
You can
Yeah,
hear,
I'm just following I's character.
you hear the camels kind of like beginning to wake up and getting slightly restless.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and start preparing everyone since they seem to be very interested in staying behind and talking. So
gonna-
I'm just getting everyone's camels ready, and if they don't follow soon, I'm taking them with me.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna catch up to you and just help you get the cameras right. So like, I mean, like, thank you for like picking me up into this brigade and everything, but like, I could have gotten another rank, right? I mean, these are obviously they can't keep up with, our skills, right? So
I feel like as that's going on, you see Mina like trying to grab one of the candles, kind of like stretching up to grab one of the buckles, not quite reaching, and then kind of pausing for a second, and then just floating into the air and putting it in.
like, you can't compare me to that, right? I mean, I've been in a
You-
mercenary guild before. Like, there's a reason you picked me up, right? So
So let's see.
I'm just
Do you think
effortlessly
you
doing
are
what I can.
too good to walk the path that everyone has before you? Ray, you are talented. You still have to do what everyone else did before you. You know you can. So why don't you? Come on.
Yeah, no, I meant no, I meant I'm gladly gonna
That's-
be like the
That's
what
alright.
they can yeah, and I go
Yeah.
to a different camera and start prepping that.
Mr. Captain.
Yeah.
All the equipment is loaded up. We're ready when you are.
Perfect. Thank you, Pit. At rest. And I'm going to get on my camel, signal to the others to get on theirs, and start the journey.
Okay, the caravan is loaded up. All of the camels are set, and the 6 of you begin to ride, continuing east, deeper into the desert. It's already nothing but sand, golden sand, browned and dark on the opposite side of the sun. You see the side you're running towards, there's a dune, and on the top of the dune, the sun is beginning to peek over it and illuminate everything behind you in just this beautifully bristling golden shimmer. As the temperature also begins to rise very quickly.
You know, I was a little nerved when people said that the temperatures here are incredibly hot, but honestly, this is not bad.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Says you to have spec glands. Hey.
Everyone not made of fire or descendant of the Avernus, remember to put a cloth over your head. Don't fall down.
So he's gonna put his little scarf over his head.
Oh, you can see, Mino kind of just pull her black hair kind of over everything. That should work.
Perfect.
That works. Okay.
And so you ride off after the majority of the day's travel. You guys will eventually make your way in the same direction that you have been. It's a pretty straight line. There are many dunes and whatnot. Your party will follow the trail of dunes. You can see footsteps from previous caravans and travelers, but only on this path, and no one strays away, as you can see. Luckily for you, there is nothing on the horizon. It's peaceful, hot, but peaceful compared to what you guys are usually up to. You guys, let's see, will arrive towards a small village. You'll come riding in. And I will dump all of you in here.
Nice.
And you guys arrive at this village. It's small enough. It looks like there could not be more than 80 people living here. The population is sparse, yet you see people still farming. They have inundated some of the area and irrigated it with a small river that is flowing through here. The buildings are all of square design with made of some sort of sandstone or sand brick. And everyone turns towards you when you come into town. You all ride into town together. Arriving at what is the town's center, and it is not busy. There's maybe 6 people walking about. Many people are probably in their homes or in their businesses. It is strange that there is no other travelers. With the amount of other footprints you saw, tracks that you saw with caravans and wagons, there's nothing. So either this is the end point and they were living here, or they've already moved on.
This is still what time of day is it right now?
Right now it is still sunny. It is evening though.
Evening. Okay.
Oh my gosh! Whoa! Thank you, Gilga. Good morning,
Gilga.
viewer.
Oh,
I just
Pretty is
dropped-
awake too.
Critty is awake
okay.
too. Just 10 subs. Well, thank you.
Thank
Oh
you.
my
Yeah.
gosh.
Thank you, Goga.
Wow.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, Gilga.
Heck yeah. What a great way to start a new campaign.
Nice.
You have threatened Dom, apparently.
No.
Also true.
No, wait, time out. I don't know what you're saying.
Oh god. There you go. Thank you, Gogo. Thank you.
Okay.
That's amazing, Google. Thanks.
Oh,
Dom can't do anything about it.
You cannot. Okay. And so, party, you arrive in this town. It is no one seems to come out to greet you, but your white and red armor is a clear indication of who you are. Ulrog, your armor is a bit more weathered. You have seen quite a bit over the years, and your red has faded to almost a coagulated brown with just the passage of time.
Sure, that's just time on the armor.
Maybe.
The mixture of rust and old scratched off paint,
Absolutely.
revealing some brown underneath. So there's just like patches of dark red and then brown.
Absolutely.
It's more rosemary color. Wait a minute.
I had a nice fresh coat of paint till the sand decided to.
Also very true.
mean-
Also very true.
If we get
And now
into a
you're just very
sandstorm, you'll
metallic.
black.
You glance over. Ow, my eyes. Okay, maybe that is a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zuki the entire time during the travel has been using prestidigitation to make sure sand hasn't been on his outfit or in his hair.
Okay.
Welcome to my life, CJ. Welcome
Indeed.
to my life.
Indeed. So, you arrive at the town. Party. Again, there are the 6 of you in here, and again, it's very sparse and sparsely populated. You see some empty carts. There seems to be a stable in one of the buildings nearby. Could be an inner tavern. It's not exactly clear, though. All of the buildings are, again, made of just this, like, either they're made of sandstone brick, or they're just made of what seems to be, like, packed, like, sand block or mud, even. And many of the windows are there. The window openings do not have windows in them. They are simply holes. The doors are made of wood, and it seems like this village is, not, well, economically rich in that sense, right? So,
From what we can see, just out of curiosity's sake, is there any race that seems to be more dominant? Like, does it seem to be more of a humanoid human village, or does it have a lot of dwarves, or
I wouldn't say that it's
pretty mixed?
Sure. With the few people that you have seen so far, you've seen a couple Warforged, a couple orcs,
Warforged, what?
a couple orcs, and a variety of humans and half elves, and no dwarves or halflings or gnomes.
Of course, they'd get stuck in the sand.
If I see Warforged, I'm distracted. Just watch them and see what they're doing.
You're
Okay.
gonna fax him.
They're wearing like long robes with that cover most of the head, right, to block from the blazing sun. It is, again, extremely hot. Next to the water, it's nice, but there are plenty of mosquitoes and whatnot that probably won't bother Tinks at all, but the others may not enjoy it so much.
I feel sorry for any mosquito that tries.
Yeah.
They'll burn up.
Yeah.
They'll burn up if they try.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
They'll
So-
either burn up or they'll like kill themselves. Oh my
We
God.
turn heads as we walk into the town.
Absolutely.
Correct.
Absolutely. It doesn't seem you turn heads for some reason. You can roll insight if you'd like to see more. I shouldn't give you guys too much free stuff, should I?
Sure.
You always can.
alright.
Yeah, I do.
We go as we come into town. Once we're
Ah.
out of the actual dunes, I'll pull down
no.
the bandana that I usually wear up to my eyes. Just get a little more air.
Okay.
I'm good at that. I just didn't roll great.
Okay, yeah. You rolled a 3 for a total of 10.
Jeez.
I did.
That's what happens when you're squad leader, Aaron.
That's what happens when you
Fucking
have.
excuse me.
Okay.
Wow.
So with the 10, you can still see that they don't seem intimidated by you, but they seem interested for moments, seeing the color of your armor, but lose interest quickly and continue what they're doing.
Okay.
Not surprised to see you.
I'm just gonna, without turning around, address the rest of the party behind me.
Okay.
look for anything that seems out of place. If someone looks at you too weird, look at them back. If they leave, follow them.
I got.
Okay.
I mean, everyone's looking
I don't
at
like that
me,
one.
so
Oh my god, you literally just told a war. Oh my god, alright.
That's gonna be fun.
Zuki is
Oh,
looking
no.
at anyone that is looking towards his direction now.
Okay.
Does
So
anybody leave?
so
I don't have enough eyes for this.
okay. So I'm gonna ask each one of you to pick a cardinal direction and then roll perception. You can look the same
Okay.
as someone else if you want. Okay.
East.
Okay. I
Yep.
guess Dom will be going first. Okay. East and roll perception. I guess all of you were looking east roll perception, right? Oh my. Did you just nat 20? The first nat 20 of the campaign already? We haven't done
That's
anything
Zuki.
yet.
He's looking for
We
attention.
haven't done anything. Oh my god. Okay. No one else
He
roll.
would-
No one else even roll. What's the point?
He
just kidding.
would
I
get a
can-
nat 20
I can
when
see
looking for
stuff.
perception. Like when he's looking for attention, he would get a nat 20. Like,
Who's looking at us?
God.
I feel like I should specify, that's alright. Do not enter an encounter when you're alone. Call for us.
You literally just you said if somebody leaves, follow them. So do I like?
Follow them, but don't enter an encounter. You know, it's simple instructions. Shouldn't you, as a robot, understand that?
Yeah, but I will follow. I will walk off and follow people. That's what I was literally just told to do.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my.
You know what? I'll stick with him and like just fly over and kind of just land on Tinks' shoulder and just sit there.
That's gonna burn. That's metal. That's hot metal.
Yeah,
So
I don't
I
feel
think
it.
like
You'll
as soon
feel
as
it.
she sits down, you just see her like jump up and be like, okay, never mind. Just starts flying after him.
some
enough.
smoke coming off of your butt.
All right, that nat 20, CJ. What does Zuki see?
Nothing. You picked the wrong direction.
Yeah, to the east you see a couple children playing in the river.
Alright.
Are they looking towards us? Towards us?
No.
Damn.
Congratulations.
There's nothing on the
You
east,
found the two
Captain.
people in the whole village that were not looking at you.
North roll.
But
Just kidding.
Can we do like southeast,
Sure.
or does it have to be one?
Of course you can. No, yeah.
I can see invisible creatures and objects, and I can see into the ethereal plane all out to 120 feet, by the way.
Okay.
Just saying.
Well, it's a pretty small village, so that's good.
Perception. What the fuck? Oh, wow. I'm not even proficient with that, huh?
Wow.
Did you just roll with
Got the
advantage
same-
and roll
I
a
rolled
9
with
and a 10?
advantage. Yep, I rolled with advantage and I rolled a 9 and 10. Nedy is back. My dice curse is
Yep.
still here. It's here to fucking play. I'm gonna kill myself on accident.
Oh no.
Yeah, Blood Hunter. If all goes well, I'll take up 15% of my HP right at the beginning of a fight.
What is HT?
Hit
High
point.
definition.
Hit.
Hit.
That's HD, not HT.
Oh.
I'm gonna take
Well,
That
I
is
don't
confusing.
want to explain.
I'm gonna take southeast.
Health threshold. All right, I don't know. There, I got it.
Oh,
I saved
yeah, that's way better than what I had in
Yeah,
mind because I wouldn't
it
have been able to
No,
explain
just
what I had in mind.
straight
it.
down.
Stop with this! Why? Stop! Can you guys please stop?
Southeast, please. if you
CJ,
would.
you're so welcome. With advantage, I rolled a 10. I got your back, mate.
You nat
Oh,
20
Yeah, it was on a puppet.
to the southeast. To
Of
the
course.
okay, to the southeast, in one of the windows, you see someone staring at you, Tinks.
I stare back. That's what I was told.
They turn away and disappear into the house.
Target locked.
Oh no.
Do I get the idea that they're turning away because I clocked them, or because I'm just staring back at them?
The moment that they saw you stare, the moment you made eyes contact with them, they turned away and like disappeared into the house.
Captain, there's a individual in that building that seems to not want to be seen, and I'll point them out to Laura.
I'm gonna look at the building.
The house.
Okay, but is it like the exact same as all of the others? Is there some distinguishing trait? Anything like that?
Looking at the home, it seems, seeing as you're not a master of Mason's tools, it looks the same to you.
God damn it.
That's fine. Okay.
I'm not giving it up,
Okay,
guys.
I'll buy that one.
You're not gonna give us anything? Okay, that's fine.
That I did. It looks like the similar house to all the others. You don't have Mason's tools. You're
Alright.
not an expert, so I don't know what to tell you.
Are all the
I'm just kidding.
just
kidding.
for clarification's sake, are all the buildings that we can see, are they all like one-story buildings, or are there any two-story buildings?
They are all one-story buildings as far as you can see. Some of them may have like a little dome for architectural, beautification, but it's not like a large dome. It's just like a little head on top.
Okay.
But other than that, a lot of them are just flat, and they're simple. Again, they just have like the wooden window, or the window that has nothing in it. They have the wooden doors, and that's basically it. Some of them may have like a few logs that are sticking out of the front, kind of decoratively, but there's nothing elegant or extravagant about any of these houses. The only building that seems larger than one story is the largest building that you guys passed on the way in. It is to the west. Other than that, they all look like regular small buildings. Some of them may look like larger in terms of width and whatnot. They could be perhaps stores or something, but there's nothing that screams Zuki. There's no Zuki style
Funny as I
buildings.
was going to say that Mino was going to look to the west, and then you gave us that.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not sure I want to, because it sounds like Medicaid.
Just can everyone please net
Yeah.
20 that just has a straight roll so that my advantage looks even worse?
I mean, sure, I'll look to the west then.
Nedy, we love you, but
Okay.
your rolls.
roll your perception. I mean, you and so
No.
and so.
my god.
19!
Well, alright.
Okay, so that's a 21.
Okay, everyone, remember to thank Nedy because her rolls are giving us these rolls. She is literally shouldering the whole weight of having to balance this out. So everyone, round of applause for Nedy. She
All the-
deserves it.
All the negative energy is going towards, I'm so sorry, Nedy.
She's
I'm so
absorbing
sorry.
the bad rolls so we can have this. Everyone, be respectful.
Nedy, we love you. We really do.
Fun
Someone in the
fact,
chat give
I
Nedy
single-handedly
inspiration,
dragged the
please.
average. I single-handedly dragged the average down from 19.6 to 15.
Ooh, okay.
It's
All right.
totally-
Yeah, I did point out what I saw to the captain. What is beyond that point? I'm literally just, after I see that and point that out, I'm just watching the window or the door to see if anyone comes and goes.
Okay.
While that's happening, you see Mino kind of like take out a piece of meat, lay it on Tinks' shoulder, see if it'll bake.
I ignore it. I
Okay.
don't give a shit.
You should brush the send off first.
Oh, I mean, we're not going to eat this. I mean, this is just to see if it'll work.
And so, okay, so you look with a 19, a total 21 over to the west, which is where you guys came riding in from. And looking at the building that was larger than all the rest, which appears to have some sort of, looking at the front of it now, some sort of engraving and almost like some small fixture. I wouldn't say small, it's probably the size of Mino. So it's a fixture that's up on the front in the shape of a sun and a beam of light coming off the sun. Can I get a religion check from all 6 of you for fun? Why not?
A religion check?
So I have advantage when it
What?
comes to information about fae fiends or undead.
Perfect, not helpful. All right.
I didn't. I'm a ranger. I don't.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, look at you balancing out your own net
Ah.
20.
Okay, Zuki, why does God your
Well,
die
that was
confuse me and I hate it?
Well,
I know. I don't. I honestly don't know why either.
Religion
I'll fix it later.
check.
I
See what
have a
the
plus
17, I
6.
guess.
not bad, not bad.
Okay, so Ulrog and Tinks,
I guess.
Yep.
Ulrog
Yep.
and Tinks,
Mino just looks at it. I don't get it.
that you know that this is that is the symbol of Amralut. Amralut is the god of the sun.
Where was this at? Just is that what that big building is? Like a temple?
So, yeah, it looks like it's not actually a tavern, as you might have initially thought, because there are a couple horses tied up outside. It is a temple.
Okay.
It is a religious site or a religious building. Yes.
Which god was that again? Because I feel like that's my faith actually.
Really?
Which one? God of the what now?
Well, it's the god of sun or sunlight.
Oh, yeah. I think that I'm gonna have to look into that again because I can't totally remember, and I choose not to remember right now.
Yeah, of course.
So,
That looks very familiar. I
Mhm.
think I
Okay.
got one just like it.
If in the case that it is your god, then yes, you would know that this is the symbol. One thing that does strike you guys as different though, Tinks and you know, you know that, well, Amberloot is the god of the sun. But this symbol is not just the sun. Again, it is sun with a ray of light coming off of it, which is not common. That is not normally how Amberloot's symbol is portrayed. Perhaps it's so you guys can come to the conclusion that perhaps it's a splinter faction or
Regional thing.
a regional thing, or something like
We're
that.
talking about the god of sunlight. Wouldn't it just be a ray?
Maybe. Well,
no, the ray is here.
Yep, there it is. Yeah, because Amberloot is in the majority of the world that does know it would be the god of sun, but this one seems to be a rendition of sunlight, which is the difference. But okay.
It appears. I'll kind of like look up to the desert sky. I'm assuming it's a bright fucking day.
It is.
I was like, it appears that the religion is in abundance.
Thanks, you shouldn't do that. You'll burn your. Never mind.
Zuki also looks up in the sky and goes, "Yeah, I think
It is not advised to stare directly into the sun.
Hello?
That's what I meant.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Perfect. All right, Zuki is blind for
Okay.
30 minutes.
Cool. All right. I'm just gonna.
I love being a warlord
so goddamn much.
All right.
So very excited, Captain. Our first mission.
Yes.
Oh my god.
It really is. Shouldn't you
What is our mission?
do the investigation towards that building over there, which seems to be of importance around?
Oh, certainly. I'll make my way over there.
Everyone, follow.
Aye, Captain. And Zuki's gonna just go wherever, I guess.
I'm gonna grab his camel and just drag it behind me.
I don't follow, but I ready a shot. Because I have a sharpshooter, so I can literally just hit shit.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I literally just stand back and ready a shot.
Mito is going to be like floating behind Tinks the whole time, but she's watching the meat that she put on there, seeing if it's working. Like, yeah, okay, flip it over to the other side now. Wait, where are we going?
Oh my god.
The party has been instructed to follow. I will stay and cover. As one member of the squad, I assume you should be following.
All right.
You know,
Right.
Orog is right.
Don't
They
let
do
that burn.
need a shining
Then she
example of
follows.
someone that actually knows what they're doing.
Who's taking Zuki? Is he staying with Tinks or?
I am following Pit since I told her to lead the investigation, and I'm grabbing Suki's camel and dragging it behind us.
I'll just tell you that I will cover
Okay.
you guys from where I'm at.
Perfect.
Not sure we're expecting combat, but it best to be safe.
Okay. And so the party moves towards the what appears to be religious building, making their way in. Peach Pit, you are the first one in the giant wooden doors.
One point of order, sorry. Are you asking them to investigate the building that I pointed out, or the temple?
The temple.
Okay. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure.
So you go up to the doors. The handles are those giant hanging rings. You know, each one is the size of like your entire arm. and you're able to push them open with a creaky, heavy creaky. Well, they're heavy and creaky, I guess is the best thing to just say. Let's leave it at that. So you guys open it up. They do not look embellished either. They look like simple, large wooden doors. You push them open, and a beam of sunlight is coming in through some sort of hole, probably just a normal window up on the other side. The light is too bright to look straight at, so you can't tell. And it shines right down into the middle of this like T-shaped room. On the bottom side of the T, when you open it up and enter, it extends wide out both sides and narrow forward. And in the center of it, there's this pedestal with a small orb sitting on it, and the sunlight just shines right into that orb. It almost looks like it turns into almost like a cone where it just completely converges on that orb. And standing in front of the orb, back turned to you, is someone in what looks like this golden robe, essentially. It's it's like this golden robe with the holding a staff. The staff is painted black with this gold, almost scarab looking shape, without being an actual scarab itself, encrusted with another golden gem in the center of it. Standing there with the head bowed. It looks like there are these like large, thick black stripes about almost like a foot long on the robe itself. The robe drags behind them, and they just simply stand there, head bowed.
As the party moves towards the temple, I'm gonna try and keep an eye on the building that I saw. That one individual that was looking, they didn't want to be seen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna see if they do anything if they notice the party moving.
Okay.
Party enters the temple. Got one sniper just looking at that one house.
I am indeed a sniper. Like that's
Yep.
what I do.
Only if you have line of sight.
So, as we are stepping into this room, I will let Pit spearhead the investigation and make contact if she wants to, but I'm going to step slightly behind her and get my maul at the ready just in case.
Okay.
So it's just sitting right next to me, just kind of leaning on it.
Okay. All right, Peach Pit.
Trying to remember my training. I'm gonna check both sides of the room before entering.
Sure. On both sides there are sparse, what appear to be villagers in very simple rags or cloaks or robes, as well as what appears to be a 12-foot tall warforged standing against one of the walls.
How big?
12 foot.
Oh no.
It has the interesting
make my
shape. Go ahead. Sorry. The only thing is that the interesting shape of this warforged is that it doesn't have the flat normal warforged head, the humanoid-looking face. It has the head of a dog.
And you'd see Mina kind of look over at him and be like, "Tanks ever get that big?"
Tanks ever get that big?
I believe I am at my maximum height.
All right, Peach Pit.
I'm gonna make my way to the important looking figurehead.
Okay.
But very slowly, not to make too much noises.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
Certainly. Uh, 23.
Wow.
Okay, you step up behind this figure silently. The Warforged stares in your direction from across the room down to the right. And you are able to literally come within touching distance of this figure, and it doesn't seem to have reacted to you up to this point.
Hello?
The head will lift and turn around and face you. You'll see the sun-kissed skin of a human with white hair and brown eyes, looking right at you. The face looks young, inexperienced almost. And it looks to you and smiles, slowly and softly.
Greetings, madam. My name is Alexander of the Holy Blaze Brigade. We were sent here to help out, aid against undesirables.
Hello, Alexander of the Holy Blaze Brigade. I am Altissimo.
Malteser, what now?
Altissimo with an A, not an M.
Maltesio? Oh, yeah, thank you. Oh, oh.
Sorry, CJ, I heard it.
Commander, where the flip are we?
I stayed behind at the entrance.
Yeah, you
I'm
did.
still holding Zuki's camel. We are conducting an investigation, Zuki. You can come down if you wish.
Okay, he tries to come down.
Okay, roll a dex saving throw.
There
I'm
it is.
going to help him calm
Fucking
down.
there it
Advantage.
is.
All right,
Oh,
fine.
advantage doesn't work. I was just
Doesn't matter. It's fine.
Oh my
He
God.
helps you down.
Okay,
Okay, so
Yep. Jesus.
Altissimo looks to you, Peach Pit. Ah, I am relieved that you are here. We sent for the Holy Blaze Brigade a 10-day ago. You arrived quickly. Are you in charge? Are you the one that is your family name Ulrog? Why do they call you Alexander? I was to meet with... Also-
Ulrog's my captain.
He grabs your hand and he looks at the ring, the small silver ring that you're wearing. Also, your ring is not quite as elegant as I had thought for someone of your rank and stature.
When I see them grab her, I will walk up to them.
He didn't grab her, and it wasn't grabbed like forcefully. It was a gentle, like raising the hand up in their hand. But yes, okay.
Okay. I
So
will
hostile. Okay.
less
Your characters
less aggressively.
your characters have not sensed aggression yet. Okay, just stating that. Maybe my players are all like,
Okay.
I'm ready to kill it, but your characters have not
No.
felt that.
I've sensed suspicion. I'm keeping an eye on it.
You're a robot.
I misinterpreted. If I don't see any hostility
No.
going on, I will still stay back.
None, just confusion
Okay.
at the level 2 ring that he's wearing. Essentially, he is a torchling, not a protector of embers rank as you are. That is your rank. Hence the Embers Awaken, guys.
Good job, CJ.
You're welcome.
Farming.
Hey. He's lifted up your hand in his hand just to see the ring like this, you know.
Yes, my apologies. I'm not used to wearing jewelry,
Well,
but
it is a...
Amelia served Captain Ulog.
Ah, then you are not Ulrog. I was told by the messenger that is with whom I should speak. May I have an audience with them?
Sure. But turn to Ulog and
And wave like that, just the bounciest wave.
Yeah, I'm gonna like sort of lean Zuki against his camel and walk over.
I'm gonna grab Zuki's arm.
Stay put here.
Yep.
Okay.
Just
I'm
in case we
assuming
gotta-
me and Mino are still in the center of town watching that building.
If you guys don't follow, I mean,
Yeah.
They were.
gonna
I
grab
mean-
Zuki by the upper arm. It's like,
Yeah.
if we need to follow up quickly, you just don't trip, alright?
I'm just gonna tell Ray as I hand Zuki. Just don't let him hit his head. Then I'm gonna walk
I
to
don't think that's gonna make much
bit
difference.
Altissimo.
I got this.
your hands are very smooth. So think about-
Thank you.
I don't know if
Can you
that's
imagine it?
cute or creepy.
Man, now imagine a serial killer saying that.
Yes.
Yeah.
We
Yep. Okay.
we harvest the
Imagine Fixit saying that.
we harvest sediment from the river. It has many properties here. That is why this village is here. It is having origins that are, well, recent. If you wish to stop by one of these stores, I'm sure you can find some of the sediment.
I'll make note of it. I'm gonna step back, room for Ulog.
Immediately meeting eyes with Ulrog as you step up. Ulrog, I presume.
Indeed.
Welcome. Welcome
Thank you.
to Jiva Nedy. I am High Fabricator Altissimo. This
It is good to meet you.
The pleasure is all mine to meet someone of your stature.
A mere glorified soldier, I assure you, but our team will take care of your issue.
Wonderful. I was told that you would be able to, well, do as you just promised. Not
It's a duty.
10 days ago, we sent some scouts to some ruins not too far from here. When we realized that there were some strange lights and noises beginning to appear. That site was once a venerated holy pilgrimage site, and now, well, in the last millennia, let's say it's lost its luster. Here we worship the god of sunlight, Amrilut. We may have splintered off from those who would worship not but the sun, but we are not ones to judge. In regards of that holy site, we would appreciate it if you were to investigate the source and perhaps find our scouts.
But they have not returned, I take it.
Unfortunately not. May their souls rest in the sun. We have already made the arrangements for payment to the Holy Blaze Brigade. And, well, I hope that you may comply with your end of the bargain.
It is our intention. Strange lights and sounds, you said.
Yes. We have been noticing over the dunes in the distance to the west.
Very well. If you may forgive my language, that does sound like the kind of fuckery that we take care of. We will depart immediately.
Yes.
Language, Captain.
I apologize. Thank you, Pit. Will you gather the others? We'll be leaving shortly.
Certainly.
We will prepare the payment while you are gone. The silver and gold bars, the silks that were promised, I believe poisons, liquor, ales, axe beaks, and you see him sort of just like stop himself from speaking the last few words. A confidential package, as requested, has been, well, we have arranged for it to be delivered as well. Well, as soon as you
Sounds
come
like-
back with the news, then we shall end everything as promised.
Sounds like the standard pace arranged for. Very well.
We simply wish that this
May-
religious site be cleansed and hallowed once again. As
See
well
to
as
it.
the full, unrestricted, and sole access to our church, recognized by the Holy Blaze Brigade. No one else shall be allowed to enter.
That is something to take up with the higher-ups. But I will see if I can to facilitate conversations.
Oh, dear Captain, you misunderstand. It has already been. Your superiors have agreed to the terms.
Very well then.
Let us say our
Then I
payment
have-
is quite persuasive.
You see? In that case, may the light shine on your path.
And yours.
And as I'm walking out of the church, I'm going to look around steadily and try and see what kind of people frequent this church.
Roll me a I'm gonna have this be a sleight of hand check. You don't even need that. Just roll perception. It's not that big of a deal. You can roll perception.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to make it something it's not.
14.
14.
Yeah.
With a 14, you can look around and you see that although the sparse amount of people that are in here are again seem to be commoners, they are all wearing what appears to be this golden bracelet.
Perhaps a symbol of the church.
It
walk out
is
and-
it is the same shape and color as the ring door knocks that Peach Pit opened, pushed against.
Okay. I'll walk out and meet with the others.
While they're in the temple, do I notice any change or any activity happening from within that building that I saw that one? Because the fact that they're like, oh my god, they see me, I'm gonna hide. I'm literally just nothing but watching that building now.
Sure. You haven't seen any more activity at the window, which is the only little spot that you could have seen anything from. They didn't come out the door.
Right. Do I see the front door from this picture?
Yeah, so looking from the center of town, you see the front window and the front door next to it. Yes.
Okay.
While they were having the conversation, was there any like ethereal plane or invisible fuckery going on
Not
that
that
I
you,
could see?
yeah, not that you noticed. Looking around,
Good.
being vigilant.
I'm gonna pick up Zuki and put him back on the top of the camel.
Okay.
You can
Let's go,
carry
Mel.
me?
Zuki's eyes are starting to open.
Oh,
Move on,
See
Snide.
again.
oh, goodness. Do not look up, as the sun is very bright. And wait. And he kind of sees his commander leaving the temple. I missed the meeting. This is why I'm here. I'm the likable guy.
Are you?
Mino kind of.
Yes, I am. You were holding my arm like you were like my date, and I'm not gonna lie. Like maybe we could, have some tea later, but not now. But I was supposed to be in there. Darn it.
Like Mino kind of hover next to Ulrag and be like, "Find this guy."
I only have hope.
Oh, don't worry, Zuki. You have another chance to make a good first impression.
I do?
Yeah.
What are we doing here, by the way? I have no idea what we're doing here, by the way. We're in the sand. It's hot. Do not look up, because you'll get blinded.
Apparently we're gonna investigate some runes that's been emitting strange noises and lights that the people here deemed holy grounds.
Ooh. That sounds fun. What do you say, lemon pit?
Oh my god. This is gonna be the campaign.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
fucking
it
love
is.
I
It sure
think
is.
if you for Feywild followers, I think I called somebody by their actual name, like.
It just.
Well,
I could see Mino kind of pause and be like, "That's what I need on that meat."
Oh my god. All right.
I have Zuki. I prefer to be bittersweet and sour.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Strawberry pit. Love strawberries.
Raw baby.
Strawberries.
There's not even a
Really?
pit in a strawberry.
God.
What?
Got Amraloot this time. I am the god of sun this time.
Oh,
Alright, let's go.
Amlut.
Close enough. It's fine. I don't expect Zuki to know the name anyway. All right, so all right, so the party, you guys have reconverged, and you're still staring at the. Oh my god, Aaron, roll a perception check.
Roll a percent. Okay. You really want me to?
Yeah, roll. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was like joking, but yes. And tell me the number because I don't feel like.
22.
Cheap balls. You see.
I have high wisdom, my dude.
You see a light in the. You see a light open up, a natural light open up and shut or close or something. Like you see it appear in the house, like a natural light, and then it's gone.
So essentially, I see the window and the door.
Yep, and
The door doesn't open, but from within the window, I just see a light and then no light again.
Yep.
Okay.
And it looked like natural sunlight.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I'm the only one in the center of town, so I'll wait for the rest of the party.
They're
to
all there.
arrive to... Oh. as the party arrives, I'll address Ulrog. It's like, while you all were investigating the temple, there was sort of how long ago? So between the time that I saw the light and the time the party arrived, how long was it, give or take?
30 seconds, but they're not looking at it, and it wouldn't be something that shoots out. It's because you're staring in there that you saw it.
Right. Okay.
If you're staring inside the building, the light shine. It looked like it came from the right side of the. Like looking at the building, the window is on your left and the door on your right. The light looked like it came from the right and shined towards the left.
Okay. While you all were investigating the temple, there was some sort of natural light that appeared from inside that building that I saw that one individual from before. No one has come or gone from that building since that I have noticed.
Well, stand down. We have a mission. Unless you see a literal devil come out of that house, we have nothing to do there.
Understood.
We'll
I
hide behind
probably should
Oran.
not have used the word literal there. Too late now. Let's go.
Freaks takes everything literally. Don't use the word literal. Like,
I know. Yep. Ulrich is starting to understand
All
that.
comes out of it. It's not a literal devil.
you'll see some sort of like crazy abomination. It's not a fiend. Not gonna fuck with it.
Fucking hell. Alright.
All right. So the party will go. So you still have some time in town, or well, I guess not. If it's up to Ulrog, Ulrog is saying he'll head out. You guys are rationed and well, you're prepared to leave. You certainly can right now. It is evening time, and they said that the lights did come out at night, so no better time to go than night.
I'll give everyone 15 minutes to, if they are in need of any supplies, run around the market, try to find a vendor, and if not, we're leaving.
Perfect. Okay, so
15 minutes.
those of you that want to run them around the market, does anybody want to know? Because there's buildings that are stores, but none of them are marked, so you'll have to just go in and see if the doors are open to go into the stores.
Literally
Zuki's-
run around.
Literally.
Zuki's definitely going to one like store-looking
Okay,
building.
sure. All right, Zuki. So you'll. Does anyone go with Zuki to this one?
Nope.
Okay. Can't go after. So
oh.
once you
Maybe
get, so
like
you
the
guys,
whole-
there's only enough time to go to one store each, and you won't know what they are until you get there. So you can either go with Zuki to his, or y'all can just wait and choose a different one.
I'll follow Zuki.
Okay.
Does the one that Zuki goes into look like an actual store? Or is there no
They
way
all
to
look
tell?
the same to you guys. You're not proficient in masonry tools, so
Oh
masons
my
just- so
fucking
you wouldn't be
God.
able to tell the difference in the structure that they would. Okay, so
I'm gonna stand in the center
Are
of
you
town
saying
wait
that
for orders.
everyone in this village is proficient with masonry tools?
yes, actually, I am. They built
Well,
the
they
village,
didn't
and there's
mention
80
the
of them.
Spider-Man. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, there's. Remember, it's a new village. I've dropped plenty of hints. If you guys don't catch them, that's your thing. Okay, so anyway, anyway,
Well, it's not our fault for the lambs on us.
Dom and Chris, you guys are at the first building. You go inside, and it smells like animals. Entering, you see an orc sitting on a wooden circular stool, just sitting there. It's kind of like slunched over, just looking at the door. Strangers.
Is he on break?
No, he's literally just sitting there, looking at you guys.
All
It's
right.
quite scary.
Why are you guys dressed the same?
I will be right back though.
Yeah,
I can't
that's fine. That's
really
fine.
help.
Yeah, it's fine. Go. Oh yeah. Oh, it's break time. No, it's break time. Let's take a 7-minute break. I am sorry, players. Break time. And welcome back into It's a Crit. This is our campaign, Embers Awaken. I am CJ, the DM here, and with me, as always, we have this. Well, actually, no. Sorry, Nedy. We have Ty and Chris next to Ty, and then Dom over there, and then in the corner over there, there is Pat, and then we have Aaron next to Nedy, and then of course Nedy is right here. I have to stay with true to the way I started this campaign, right in that order specifically, because
You're
counterclockwise.
You're going to
Can't
frick
forget
that up
They
every
forced me into
single
the corner
time.
here.
I do what I can. We left off right now. Holy Blaze Brigade is in the town of
Genasi?
Your own town name.
I did. I stumbled over
Gonna try that
myself.
again, Siege.
Giovanna D
You know,
is the village. It is a stone-built town, recently built. There is a temple here, and everyone seems to be wearing, now that you're in here and see the orc as well, wearing a golden band bracelet. Everyone so far, everyone has been peaceful and mostly ignoring the Holy Blaze Brigade members, which are this party. And now the party has been told by their commander, Ty's character Ulrog, they have 15 minutes to run to different shops, get what they need if they can, and then get out. All right. Party. Aside from the 6 camels that you guys have, you have regular rations, whatever simple weapon, a majority of simple weapons and other magical weapons. Zuki and Peach Pit, you guys wandered into what appears to be an animal shop. There's an orc sitting on this stool, and he's looking at you.
Hey, Raspberry Pit, watch this. Hello, merchant. My name is Zuki, the greatest dancer ever, lived.
She's literally
How are you doing
naming
today?
fruit that don't even have pit.
This is the campaign, man. This is gonna be the campaign.
Maybe
I love it. Just fucking bring it. Let's go.
maybe you are the best dancer from where you come, but not here.
Are you challenging me right now? To a
Amralut has
dance-off?
blessed me. And the orc stands up and kicks the stool off to the side
Oh, here we
and
go.
begins to just dance.
Oh
he
my!
just-
Oh,
Can I get a performance check, Zuki, if
boy.
you're going to rebuttal this? Are you going to rebut?
we are rebuting. Yes, we are.
Come on, Ned one.
You just see the orc just
Yeah.
starting to like... Just like this rant, there's no beat or anything, it's just sitting there.
That's a
bobbing.
29.
God
He
damn.
used his
That's
handsome
right.
rebuke. I mean, hellish. I mean,
Oh my god. You start to dance with a 29. Oh my god. Okay, so Peach Pit, you stand here and this orc and the Yuan Ti have just like started a dance off. It's just like Zoolander all over again for those of you who are old enough to know what that movie is. Oh my god, but
Oh, that dated me so hard.
I think that was directed at everyone but me.
I don't know what he's saying.
Yeah, no, it was dated
Right.
at me and CJ.
See?
Yeah, sure.
And so that you just see them dancing off. Oh my, it's
Yeah.
horrible. It's horrible, but Zuki is slightly better.
It's horrible
Fair.
and good, but you can't help but watch
Yeah,
it.
it's
Guys, okay, so DM tip here, a 29 is horrible but slightly better.
yep.
Remember, the base DC of everything should be 30.
No, remember that the high rolls only the only thing that it can do is the best for the situation. This situation is horrible from the get-go. There is no positive result. It's just less bad than it was when it started. It's just that's how
That's
DCs
fair.
work technically. You see, you are dancing off. Peach Pit, what you see in the distance is a goat, a riding gecko that looks like it has a combat harness on it with a couple like spears. Because I mean, you're looking around and it like extends back and it's pretty long, and it looks like it has stables and whatnot. You see a random cat. There's a fox. There's a dire rat. There's a combat trained pony as well. One barrel of salmon. It's cleaned and salted. Also, there is a small
Daryl.
green stingered scorpion, a woolly mammoth. What did I just read?
What? Are you sure?
There-
It's not
I'm sorry?
There's a
Plus
woolly
there's
mammoth.
a-
Mammoth?
Okay,
And
never
an
mind. You went
elephant.
for it.
Okay, how
What
is
did you
this
just
a
read?
one-story
The
building?
desert.
There's a mammoth.
It
I
has the
was about to
dome,
ask.
and the mammoth just barely fits up to the dome.
That
I
poor
can
thing.
tell my DM is going to regret this.
Oh my god.
So those are what you see in there. Is there anything that you guys are interested in while Zuki's dancing?
Buy the mammoth. I don't give a fuck.
Get the
Buy
mammoth. Fucking mammoth.
I will pitch in gold. Buy the goddamn.
He's going to murder all of us.
Oh my god, this is a fucking mammoth. Like,
Goddamn mammoth.
Honestly, I was kind of thinking the scorpion myself.
just in case you're curious, if it's a mammoth, that's the highest thing a druid can transform into if they're circling the moon.
Yep. So,
By the way, did I also hear combat trained gecko?
yes.
Gecko? You're focused
Gecko?
on the gecko.
Riding.
Yes!
Riding gecko.
No, yeah, it's
Fucking
a riding
riding
gecko.
gecko! Would you not focus on the goddamn gecko?
No.
I'm sorry.
Who wouldn't want to ride a giant gecko into combat? Let's be honest
He never
here.
said. Did you say giant gecko or did you say gecko?
It just says gecko. Riding gecko.
No, yeah, no. Oh my
I mean, riding gecko. If anyone, larger than Mino can ride that, it's pretty big.
That
Why a
is true.
gecko? Why a gecko? Where
It's
fault is a
gecko.
gecko?
So so the orc immediately stops dancing and just looks at you and says, "Now, are you gonna buy anything?" I'm not.
do I get a discount for, you know? That's amazing. How do you learn to dance like that?
Amrlut guides my path.
Dancing path? Because you have some hot feet. No pun intended, because it's very hot here.
Amrlut guides my path.
I love it. So we get a discount, yes?
Does Amrlut guide your path?
Of course.
Huh?
Whatever that is. Right? Rhubarb hit?
Leaves of rhubarb are very poisonous.
I like that. Yes. So we get a discount, yes?
Anyone who follows Amrlut may have a discount.
Excellent. Anyways, guava pit. What do you want? Pick whatever you want. I've danced and I'm having fun.
Do you have a list of fruits or something next to you? Like where?
It's all in my head.
You just got a bunch of food in your head.
He'll run out of it. He'll run out of them eventually.
I won't.
Okay.
Dom,
I'm
just
not.
bring a list of fruits every campaign. That's all you gotta do. As long as you don't say peach, good.
Exactly.
The orc is becoming visually impatient.
So is the DM.
No, the orc, not the DM.
Mr.
I just hear a
Orc,
knife sharpening the
Yes?
distance. Just-
I'm traveling along with a group that's gonna be into the desert. You have any bags of grains we can purchase from you?
I have 1 barrel of salmon.
It's neither a bag nor grain.
Wait, how'd
salmon,
you catch salmon in the middle of the desert?
There's a river.
Is salmon a river fish?
It actually is.
How long has it been by this point? Since
They are almost at a time. They are almost at their
Yeah.
time. You have minutes left. 2 minutes tops. Because you were dancing the whole freaking time. Now what do you want?
What do we give me for this? And he shows a great axe and a piece of leather armor down.
Woolly
Give me
mammoth.
this. All right, sold.
Oh my god.
No, the question is, can you get the woolly mammoth out of the door, or did he grow that there?
Come on, woolly mammoth. Come on.
It like crawls on its like it crawls down and like has to squeeze out.
Is this actually the size of a normal woolly mammoth?
Yes.
What the fuck? Okay.
Commander!
That is.
Commander, look what I did.
What
Yeah.
did
So
you-
you'll see
oh, no.
Peach Pit and Chris or Peach Pit. Did you want anything while you were there? You want the
I actually wanted food for the trip.
you want the barrel of salmon? It's cleaned and salted.
Salmon or freshwater?
He
The salt-
never
they add
said
the salt
they're
after.
alive. They're not. I think they're preserved.
Yeah.
Well, it says cleaned and salted,
Yeah.
so yeah, they're preserved.
Yep. Okay.
Oh.
Or they're preserved. You know, that's a
Salted.
tactic to
Let's
not
just let
have
it be.
them raw.
Let's just let it. Just ignore.
Alright.
Just
Sailor,
ignore
you
it.
should know that.
Okay, Chris.
Yep.
Want to be
okay.
pirate?
How much is the salmon?
Yeah. How much is it? 10 gold for the
Do I
whole
have
barrel.
10 gold?
Yeah, I think you have 10 gold. If you want it, you can have it.
Yeah, I'll pay for that.
Okay. You take it, and you follow the woolly mammoth and Zuki out. All right. Does anyone else want to check check a store? Because you
I want to check.
you want to check one?
Don't want to.
No.
No, I don't want to check a store, but I want to real fast. I want to take spend the 50 minutes just walking through the streets, looking for anything invisible, anyone weird, anyone that's.
To give me 3 perception checks. Anyone else want to go to a store? Store.
I feel like Mina would just be sticking by Olrog, and you just hear like a bunch of knives being sharpened. They're just kind of floating around her.
Okay.
What the?
Okay. So with your 9, 13, and 10, no, you don't notice anything invisible or suspicious.
Well,
Okay. Anybody else? Nope. Aaron, you're not going to a store?
As a player, I want to go by and make sure I have enough arrows for things.
You won't know what the store is until you get there, because they're not
exactly.
marked.
So Tinks is literally just going to stand in the center of town and wait for orders.
Olrog, what are his orders?
I haven't given out any yet.
Yeah, the only the only previous order was go look for stuff if you want it, and then come back in 15 minutes, right?
Yes.
So if you want to go look,
just to clarify, we're doing the you and me talked about this before, but the ammunition thing. We're doing the.
You can get all of yeah. Unless I tell you it breaks, you have it.
Okay, cool. Then I'm fine.
Okay. Okay, great. So that was the one store you all went to, and awesome. There's a woolly mammoth with you guys now.
I see them come back with it.
You bring it outside, and it begins to have heat stroke.
Prestidigitation on his face and try to fight it off.
All right, perfect.
Don't die, Mr. Woolly Mammoth. Come on. You got me my commander. He's very good.
Okay. Great. So, Olrog, your team comes up to you. They look like they're ready to go, and there's a woolly mammoth, and one peach pit has a barrel.
Of freshwater fish in salt water.
Aaron.
They're
can't.
not in salt water. They're cleaned and salted with salt on them, so they are preserved. They're dry in a barrel. Where did you get salt
You're
water?
a wannabe pirate, and apparently also wannabe chef, because both these things make sense to either.
No, it is a freshwater fish in salt water.
Okay, you know, that's not what I said, but that's okay. Let's let him be.
What the fuck? In any
A
case,
salmon.
Why is the barrel wiggling?
He seems to
will-
be in a desert of delusions.
I will
Everyone, have your
double-check.
meltdown after the session, please.
Ray, you get stabbed. In the
Hey, that
in
wasn't
the alley
Nedy.
streets.
That wasn't right. That wasn't Nedy.
Hey, it's the best thing I can stab, so here we go.
I'm already averaging 7. I'm already hurting.
Okay,
What?
Olrog, your party is here. Control them.
I can't. But first off,
I should like assign a
s-
squad leader in every campaign, just like you deal with them. I don't want to. Go ahead.
Okay,
What do you want me to
I'm gonna
do,
say
man?
this right now. Salmons are born in rivers, they're freshwater first. They travel to the sea, they become seawater fish for a majority of their life. Then they return back to the rivers to become freshwater again.
So they're
That's
okay,
great.
They're dead.
That's
you're,
great.
Oh my God,
So you're
okay,
fine.
let's-
You're good.
So do mammoths live in the
I've
desert?
convinced you?
I
Okay,
wanna
never
know.
mind.
Okay, let's go. Olrog and Rayakin. Everyone else is fucking around. Let's do this.
I was literally
Technically,
I'm not.
I need to state that
I'm-
Rayakin was actually the one fucking around with that 9, 13, and 10 searching around the city. So
You
just
have
saying.
advantage.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and that
Oh
was with
God.
advantage, everyone. That was with advantage.
In any case, I see them come back with a woolly mammoth, and I say, nope, absolutely no way. Go leave that animal where it was, because it was. Get your money back. We're leaving.
Commander, I didn't pay anything. I just gave like a useless axe and my useless armor.
Oh my god.
And I danced. You want to see me dance?
No, go leave that animal wherever it was. Do not bring it out into the heat of the desert, for fuck's sake. Go do that, and we're leaving now.
Okay.
It goes in return.
Elefunk. You're a good woolly mammoth. But
You
need to go
named
back
it
where you came
already?
from. Yes, of course I did. Tinks. Go back to your owner. I'm gonna miss you, and he's gonna try to hug the woolly mammoth's trunk.
It
and
hugs you
get
back.
It's like,
I'm gonna miss you, but get out of here. Go. Get out of here. Go back to where you came from.
It runs off into the desert.
No.
No, not that way. The other way. No, you're gonna die there.
It stops.
That
This
way.
is another unicorn situation. I just realized.
And he points.
How
To,
you
he
can't say
points
that.
his shop where he came.
Sorry.
Came from.
now Dom has to edit that out too.
Sorry, my bad.
We're in
That's
our
on me.
first
I
episode.
forgot.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh.
All right. The woolly mammoth goes back to where it came from. Not where it came from, but the building. That poor mammoth is probably from Weltenburg. Not gonna lie, like that whole region, and it just ended up in the desert somehow
my
because of the
God.
traveling traders. Okay. So you guys begin your trek towards the west southwest. Not exactly the way you came. There is a deviation on the path that you would like, because you came in from the western side, and now you have to go back to the west. But then there's a deviation that heads off in different dunes in different directions. So your party will continue forward. After traveling for a few hours, you arrive at in the cover of darkness. What appears to be another dune with green light shooting up and over the dunes, just kind of almost coming up and over and descending back down as if it was almost a gas. It is the light. It is being illuminated with like flashes of light. Every once in a while, it'll shoot up and pulse, and you can see that it is green as it contrasts with the sandy brownish purple of the sand in this light.
I'll kind of look to our captain. Is it all right if I turn off the illumination of these horns? Because I believe in darkness I have a natural stealth modifier.
Yes.
And can become unseen.
And so DM will point out that you guys probably don't have them on right now, just because they only activate them when you go into combat.
Oh, when we gotta intimidate someone.
Yeah, or when
But
you
I do
decide you
know.
want to.
But I would know that
Yeah,
they exist.
that they exist. Yes, of course you do. Of course you do. You guys are still Holy Blaze. You guys have known. You've had them for time already.
Yeah, but I know that I'm invisible in darkness.
Yes, I see what you're doing.
So I do not want light to be emanating
All
from
right.
me.
Perfect.
Not
All
like
right.
our DM.
Do I still need to answer?
Yeah, of course. Yes,
Oh.
give him permission or not. I don't know. It's up to you. Give him
There-
don't
there-
give him permission and watch him obey you and not be a gloomstalker.
There is indeed a caveat where if I do turn the horns off, you cannot see me, but I can indeed attack from the darkness unseen.
Yeah, the Holy Blaze Brigade turns these on because they often fight in total darkness and not everyone can see in the darkness. Plus, it helps you identify allies in the fray when you're fighting hordes of undead or whatever it is. You can tell where everyone is, so it's a convenience for battle as well as an intimidation factor. So
But I literally like.
yeah, okay, well except for Aaron. Okay, we get it. My bad. Okay, I'm sorry.
Positive for everybody but Gloomstalker.
But Gloomstalkers, yes. All right.
I don't worry, we won't lose him. I can still see him even if he goes.
Yeah, because you have fucking true sight. No one cares.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I think that
Wow.
I said it wrong. I've been making fun
You
of Rayakin's name, and now I can't get it out of my head. I'm sorry. My bad. I am so sorry.
Everything about this is it.
The
God,
point is,
okay.
the question. Pink's asked if he can turn off the horns when he needs to.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. That's all
But
he wanted. He needed permission to
Ray,
do it.
you are not the
You're-
squad
I-
leader.
No, but hadn't he already answered that one? I'm sorry. I
No.
thought he had already answered that
No, he
one.
hadn't.
Ugh,
No, I
Ray,
hadn't.
I'm
Remember
sorry.
your torchling, Ray. All right. Okay.
doesn't feel
You're
like
gonna
that.
get You're gonna get kicked out.
Oh
Just
my
remember.
God,
That's
for
fine.
insubordination.
Not the first time that happened.
That's fair. That's also fair. Backstory stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yes, you
Ye-
may.
Mhm.
We have ways of contacting you.
Understood.
Okay, so you guys have stopped and you see the smoke over the hill, or yeah, these fumes. Do you decide to continue forward? Because this looks like it could be the spot. You hear some kind of whistling off in the distance.
Question:
Answer.
have I seen something like this before? And if I have, would I know what kind of creature / phenomena is causing it?
Not exactly this, but it gives you the vibes from your experience of something undead, something unholy is happening.
Have I heard or read about something like that that is related to fae fiends or undead?
Ah, no.
Alright.
Blood Hunter, I'm made for this, and I can't just roll my rolls. And even if I do,
It's just all you see is a green smoke. You guys haven't gone up, you haven't gone anywhere, you
Okay.
don't see what's happening. Like, wait a
Alright,
second,
I mean,
get
so-
in there.
Okay,
Maybe
so
that's the staple of
before I
answer. Who knows?
Sure.
before alright. Before I lead the party into this,
Yep.
everyone have your weapons at the ready. Be prepared for undeath, and general unholiness. Don't die.
Can I do something really fast?
Oh my God.
I feel like while this is going on, you see Mino just kind of like, wings open up and she just kind of starts floating into the air. Getting a better view over the area.
Perfect. Zuki? Zuki?
I just want to say, everyone, you're looking great. Don't die, because dying is very bad. All right. Holy Blaze Brigade on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Holy Blaze Brigade!
Thank you.
I don't
That is-
say anything.
okay.
Limpet, I love you.
I look over to Orog and just. I mean. Just saying.
Part of the
I have
job.
more experience
Let's
than
go.
this.
I'm gonna put away the bill salmon on the camels.
Okay. You guys ascend up the dune, kind of wading through the mistiness that is there. And once you reach the top of the dune, it does, descend back down as a mountain would. And off in the distance here, you can see down to the south, there is what appears to be almost an octagonal pyramid, if you will. And above that pyramid, you see the cloud. You can actually see clouds in the night sky only around that area, because the rest of it is stars and white and purple moon. But here is these ominous looking clouds, and every once in a while striking down with these green blasts of lightning, the flash of light illuminating, which was probably what was showing, illuminating the fog earlier. And coming out in all directions from that octagonal pyramid is indeed this green mist or fog. It's 10 feet tall, and it gets thicker the closer you get to the center of the octagonal pyramid.
So the green flash that we're seeing is like lightning striking down at something, or just like lightning illuminating the clouds above? Like
Lightning
normal.
striking down into the sand around it. This is almost in a valley. As you're looking around, you can see that it is almost equal height dune edge all around it, and it leads into this valley that looks, it's very far down, and it just keeps striking all the different sands. And you can see these, like, it leaves these greenish crystals almost, and it just, the lightning will strike down, and it'll be this bright green tone of light that shines through the crystal as well, and then it just fades back to that like dark gray green humming, and yeah.
Can I make some sort of check to see if the lightning is striking anything specific?
It is, you can see
Or
it
if
striking
it's
just
random lightning.
okay, yes, go ahead and roll me nature check.
Nature check. I'm not horrible at those.
I figured.
But
I'd hope not.
Why can't I see?
Uh-huh.
I am proficient. That is a 7. That's a 4.
Ooh.
That's a
I feel that. I feel
Okay.
that.
Looking at the lightning strikes, it looks like it's just striking random spots all around the outer, not the pyramid itself, but out around the edges. And because of the mist, it's hard to tell if it's striking anything specific or if it's just striking.
We might need to proceed with this is all to Urog. We might need to proceed with caution because the lightning seems to be indiscriminate to who would attack.
It's the lightning
Call
attacking
out.
people. Yes. Okay.
That's what you get with a 7 nature check.
I'm gonna tell the others, if you see blood or remains, call out. Might be the scouts.
Okay.
What?
Yes, Commander.
If it is fine with you, Captain Urog, I would wish to stay behind the party at a distance to cover your advance.
You may.
Understood.
The rest, ahead.
Your eyes in the sky.
Okay.
You and me, Ray. Ray, right? Your name is Ray?
Yeah.
You and me, together. Let's go. And he kicks Camel and just charges ahead.
I'm gonna stay with Orog.
Okay.
No, Alright. I guess let's go.
Oh.
Zuki.
Just congratulations, everyone. You're now meeting Leroy Jenkins if he was a Yanti.
I think he might get himself killed.
To be fair, all of us might part of the job.
Some faster than others.
Okay. You guys charge in then down to the yeah, I mean
Charge.
that's essentially what it is, no?
Yeah, we're heading down.
Okay. So you guys head down into the
One
mist.
of us at a cautious pace.
Okay. You guys head down into the pit, into the pits, essentially, almost, into this
Valley.
valley. And down in the valley, you guys see, again, it's getting thicker. It's getting harder and harder to see. You know you're going in the same direction or in the direction that the pyramid was in. You'll every once in a while, kind of like your camels will dodge out of the way of those crystals. They're crystals that look jagged. They're crystalline, like almost just like wildly in every direction, like not like a normal crystal rock formation, but these like jagged branches of twisted crystal just jutting out in every which way. If you weren't careful, it would almost like decapitate your poor camel. They are jagged sharp. Some are so tiny you can almost not see them, but you manage to duck and weave. Can I get, from those of you that are riding in there right now, animal handling checks?
And
I'm gonna use a point of inspiration because I know that MPM tried to cure my dice curse with that.
Okay.
I'm still behind everybody, but I'm still
No.
riding in.
I
you'll
will
also
also
ride-
use
do
a
it.
point of inspiration.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I am
Please
also going
do.
to use a point of inspiration.
Okay.
I have a high wisdom. I'm gonna trust it and not do anything. Yes!
You shouldn't have.
Fuck yeah!
You should not
Two
have.
is high
Oh no!
wisdom. The +2 means high wisdom to you.
Oh
I
my
mean,
gosh.
that's without proficiency. What wisdom do you guys fuck?
Okay, players, I'm gonna ask that you guys read out loud what your rolls are, though. Not just from now on. Just read them out loud when you roll it.
I got a nat 1 for a 3.
Cool. Yeah.
I got a 3 for a 5.
Oh my gosh.
9 total.
Oh.
15 total.
Oh, whole hog.
Oh no. I knew we should have left the animals. We should have just left the animals somewhere.
Okay.
I'm not the only nat 1.
Okay.
Blueberry pit. What?
Great.
Okay.
So
I
yeah. So
am so glad I'm flying right now.
yeah. You are, because looking down, you hear the two of the camels just wail out and just as they drop, because some of them have just like they don't even have a chance to scream or make their noises because they're cut by these jagged rocks. They're unable to see them in time. The lightning is scaring the creatures, just like boosting them forward. The lightning seems to be striking more and more frequently towards the back where you guys came from. It's actually one of the lightning strikes will strike Tinks, your camel, and you're so dexterous that you are able to simply jump off of the camel in time, and you look up just in time to see that the camel is not on the ground as you would expect it to be after being struck by lightning, but actually being consumed or overtaken by the crystal beginning to come to erupt slowly out of its mouth and its head and different parts of the body, just with almost as if it were just like a hot knife through butter, just sliding out of the creature, lifting it up slightly into the air and just almost forming a tree, or with your camel in the center of all of it. The lightning is striking harder and faster. You can tell that it almost to be. Go ahead, you tell me. No. Please do.
It appears that these crystals turn our camels into trees.
I was definitely gonna say the same thing. That's what I was gonna say.
I rolled a nat
might have
1
found the
manual
scouts.
handling. What was I gonna
Who
say?
in the party still has the camels?
Olrog, you still have your camel. Zuki and Ray, your camels are not dead. However, they have bucked you off, and you've fallen off the camels. They run off in random directions. They're still alive, carrying things. But
Like our bag?
not everything you not like your personal weapons, but any of the supplies or that kind of thing. They're carrying off with them.
Cool. At least I landed on my feet.
Man, we could really use those potions.
Thankfully, you still have them. But Olrog is the only one still on the camel. You see that everyone else has lost theirs.
Jesus. Okay, I'm going to hop off
I left mine
And
on the other side of the dude.
take the supplies that are still on it,
Okay.
and I'm going to.
As you look down towards the south, guess what you see? You see a clearing in the foggy path where the lightning is striking and the crystals sort of... they seem to almost make a path. And it's leading right up to the stairs that go into the mouth of this octagonal pyramid.
Yeah,
So
that's some
the
fuckery.
lightning is striking
That is some
everywhere
fuckery.
but where we need to walk.
That's right.
All right, cool.
That is definitely some fuckery. Okay. I'm going to just. I'm going to turn the camel onto where we came from, and I'm just going to flap its ass and let it go.
Okay.
And hope that it gets to the other side. I don't know if it will.
Okay. Perfect.
Why did the camel cross the dune?
No,
Mine's
you
a fucking
stop.
tree now,
Yeah.
so.
So it doesn't die?
So it doesn't die. I love it. You, Olrog, you see what appears to be a
What happened
humanoid
to its
figure
friends?
thrown on the stairwell, leading up.
That makes sense.
You
Is it dressed the same way that I saw the people in the church?
It is, but it also looks dressed the same way that Friggs' camel does. Full of crystals.
Friggs? Friggs? Where the fuck is Friggs? What?
Tinks.
Who's Friggs?
I'm sorry?
Tinks, I'm sorry.
That's some new member of the body that I didn't know about?
I
Cool.
slacker and
Friggs would not
chained.
go to the fucking desert. Fuck you.
Also that
Frick says, I heard
Yes,
there's a duke
you know,
somewhere.
I'll even bring that in. Ty, so Olrog, as you slap the camel so it goes in
Yes.
this way, it turns to you before it runs off, and the camel thanks you by spitting on you, as is their ancient way.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I'm just going to.
That makes sense.
At least,
I wish
at
it
least
didn't.
yours,
That makes sense.
at least yours turns. It keeps being a camel. Mine turned into a fucking tree.
So while they're arguing about that, any ethereal plane fuckery with these lightning and crystals?
Ethereal plane, not yet.
Yeah.
I'm just using words to scare everybody now, so yes. As ominous as I can be.
Yet.
Yeah,
Okay,
that makes
so,
sense.
Party, are you running there? Or are you all gonna die? I mean, I'm about to strike lightning on you guys right now. Are you ready?
Zuki's
Yes,
running.
Okay.
obviously.
Okay.
I'm probably 20, 30 feet behind the actual party.
But are you running or not?
I'm keeping pace with them, but
Sure.
keeping that distance to cover.
Yeah.
fire.
Okay.
As soon as the camel takes off, I pick up the supplies and go this way and just run towards the clearing.
Okay, Mino, deck saving throw. Lightning, like, you hear lightning crack from the sky.
Deck save?
Let's see how this goes.
Ooh.
Don't worry, it'll strike the tallest thing in the. Oh wait, I am.
What's your roll, Mino?
Trying to find where my saving throw. Okay, there it is. 18.
18. Yeah, you are fine as one of the crackles of lightning shoots down from the sky, just barely missing you, slamming into the
Tucked in
ground.
one wing as I flew because I felt it coming. Just like, oh,
You see, you think you can see there's a clearing in the deep, dense fog now coming out from this pyramid, and you see Olrog. You can't quite hear him, but you can see him with his hand ordering movement, and you can see the rest of the party catching up, running towards what appears to be a stairwell, leading up into the mouth of this pyramid.
I fly like up to the mouth of it then.
Okay. So Mino will meet you there, Olrog, as you can see, and it is dark and uninviting. From inside, it is silent, but at the same time, the silence is deafening. It feels heavy, the atmosphere in here. You already passed by one of the supposed scouts or villagers that you've seen before. You enter the cave, all of you. Well, it's almost like a cave, really. You enter the mouth together, and can any of you not see in darkness? Or can... I think it is dark. It's not illuminated.
No, I can. Never mind.
Yeah, okay.
I'll
Zuki
light up
can,
a lantern.
Okay.
Zuki can see.
Yeah, most of you can. That's why I asked if anyone can't, because I was like, most of you will
sorry,
be able to. Yeah.
That's literally Gloomstalker's thing.
Okay. So it's just basically Orog. Okay. Sounds
At this
good.
point,
Our captain is the only one who can't see in the dark.
I can see in darkness.
You
Actually,
can?
I can. 120 feet. so I'm
Never
good.
mind. You will all see. Okay.
I'm at this point. I'm going to ready my maul.
Okay. Okay.
Would you prefer me to stay behind or keep pace with the rest of the party?
At this point, you keep pace with the rest of the
You
party.
hear stone grinding against stone. You can see the walls shifting in front of you. The path that was leading 30 feet down forward now breaks. And in 10 feet it is wall, and to the right, another passage.
I don't like this. I'm
Looking
going
at
to
the
go.
walls, there are walls as you start making your way towards it. Looking at the walls, you can see that there is blood stains just streaked across the one that is in front of you.
Great. Knew it wasn't
Exciting.
fuckery. Let's go. I'm going to tell everyone to stay a few steps behind me,
Okay.
just in case,
Okay.
and I'm going to head down the hole.
Okay.
In like a single file line.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Party, you make your way down the hall. You find another body.
How tall? Yeah, how tall is the hallway?
10 feet.
Okay, so I picture like Mino is kind of like, or flying just like slightly above, be able to see ahead.
Sure. Yeah, it's 10 by 10. The walls are winding. The corridors are... there's turns every which way. It's impossible to see anything more than 40 feet down before there's another turn. You turn maybe 4 times, and then again, you hear the stones beginning to churn. It's been only about 5 minutes. The stones are churning once again. Walls are moving.
One together. I'm going to call the group so.
Okay? You all
Just in
squish
case
together
it
in
doesn't
this
break.
area that is 10 by 10 and just squeeze into one another. And the walls from behind and ahead close. And one wall to your left turns a bit, but it doesn't completely open. As the wall above you slides out of the way, and you can see what is spikes. Stone spikes.
Okay.
You can see attached to those spikes are 2 more of the expeditionary force, the scouts.
Okay. As soon as I see that, without waiting, I'm going to use Giant Smite. And I'm going to smash against the wall that is starting to open.
Okay, roll that strength check.
All right. Let me see. I believe I get advantage on that with Giant Smite. Where's the thing? Where's the thing? Fuck. Give me a second. Fuck. Yes, advantage.
Right
That's
here,
good.
sir.
What was it?
Strength check.
Strength check.
Oh my.
Oh. No.
Okay.
Sorry, what were your rolls, Ty? I didn't quite hear that one. What was that?
It's fuck you and fuck you. It's 9 and 12 total.
9 and 12 total.
To point out, that's a 2 and a 5 on the dot.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
I got Nedy luck. Sorry.
Oh,
But on one hand,
Fine,
hey, on the
you
other
can kick me
hand,
while I'm down,
accurate.
it's all good. Just, while I'm already on the ground, just keep kicking. It's fine.
Ty, with that 12, you
Yes.
are able to smash through the wall. Because the wall, once you touch it, lets you go, revolves and sucks you in, throwing you down. Party, do any of
Okay.
you try to touch the wall as well?
Yeah, we're just following the
Mina would
commander.
be. Mina
I'm
would have
at-
been doing it at the same time.
I'm at the
wanna
back
end
of
up
the
a
party
kebab.
because I'm gonna say no.
By the way,
Well, you're all
I
taking
am
it,
now size large. So
Okay, you take up
Yes,
more space.
because- because of Giant's Might, I grow one size, so
Aye.
I'm now considered large.
Okay.
So all of the loose-fitting armor that I had on, all of the dangling just chainmail or forkish make is now fitting me perfectly.
Okay. So, Ty is slid through. The rest of you seem to want to, except for the Warforged. All right. Can I get a dex saving throw from all of you first?
Save.
From everybody?
Yeah, everybody in that 10 by 10 square where you guys got stuck.
Oh no.
I can't roll more than I can't roll past like 10 or more today. I feel like
Okay.
17.
Well, that's a 5.
Mino, I'll give you advantage because you're flying.
Oh, come on.
Okay, let's hope I can manage more than a 5.
Let's go. Hey.
Okay, 18.
Okay, so
Yes.
it looks like Zuki,
Mm-hmm.
the floor around you opens for a moment, and you slide down a tube. About 10 feet down, you hear your butt hits, and you slide down now what is a diagonal ramp.
Oh.
The rest of you, that it begins to close. That floor. Does anybody follow Zuki, or do you continue to follow your captain?
I would follow Captain.
Okay. You push through, and you, Tinks, are through as well.
I'll
Follow
go
the
follow
captain.
Zuki.
Okay. The door will close behind Peach Pit. The rest of you go the way that your captain went. Ty, you find yourself in you slid down as well. You find yourself in another square room. And behind you, Rayaquin, I can't stop it. No, Nedy, it's Rayaquin. I made the joke too much, and you warned me.
Go with Ray.
You warned me too. You warned me, and
I know I
didn't
did,
listen.
and I'm the one hurt, and
Yes,
I'm the one getting
Rayaquin.
hurt. Just
So-
go with Ray.
Okay, Rayaquin, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make it work. Rayaquin, Tinks, and the wonderful fairy warlock Mino will be running down or flying down into there. The four of you are now together in a room. The room begins to fill on the outer edges with a green caustic liquid. You can hear it bubbling against the stone as it rolls in towards you guys. The room is circular. I mean, it's a square room. And there are what appear to be 3 more tunnels going down. You could say a square one, a circular one, and one that's a triangle shape.
Come on, guys. Preschoolers can do this.
Square hole. Everything goes in the square hole.
What
I'm just
shape,
going to-
What shape is Tinks?
It's up to you.
I'm just going to yell middle and die for the middle one, no matter what it is.
Okay, but they're all in like this kind of form, so
Oh, that okay.
where
In that
you're,
case, I'm just going-
where you're standing, there's 2, and then there's
Yeah.
one in the middle that's farther, technically, if you're looking that way. So the triangle one's on the opposite side. That's as middle as you can get.
Whichever one is closest, I guess.
Square or circle. They're both the same distance. I'm letting you
Fucking
choose.
Square, I don't know.
Okay.
Would I fit through
All of them.
each of?
Well,
Okay,
except the triangle one. You probably wouldn't fit through the triangle one.
okay, square or square.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Square it is. What are the other party? What do you say?
I follow Captain.
Okay,
Yeah.
square. Square. Ray. Square. All
Yep.
square.
Second round to find out what that stuff is. So.
Okay.
They say be there or be square. Okay, I guess we're gonna be both.
Peach Pit, Tinks, you guys land in a small corridor hallway. You guys look, and there's only one way down. Down at the end of that hallway, there is nothing. But looking at your feet, it's a 5. It's 10 feet tall.
You said Tinks? I thought I was with.
I did say Tinks. Zuki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Zuki and Peach Pit. Oops. You guys
I
are in
thought-
a small. What? Peach Pit
Peach
followed
Pit's-
you.
Oh, okay.
So Zuki and Peach Pit, you guys are down in this hallway. You bump into each other. Peach Pit right behind you, Zuki. And you look at this hallway, and it's 10 feet wide, 10 feet tall, and it looks like a normal hallway down about 40 feet. Looks like there could be a turn to one of the sides, except you see that there's also an opening that kind of goes up at the end of that hallway, right before the turn. And as you look at the ground, you hear rumbling coming from that end of the hallway. Looking at the ground, you're standing on an uneven platform, and in the middle it's a little bit lower.
Oh.
You can feel a slight unbalance in the elevation that you're on. It is not, you are slightly at an angle on the bottom, looking slightly up, as you see a large shadowy boulder begin to roll down in your direction from the end of the hallway.
But so we saw was the end of the hallway, right?
Yep, and the boulder just landed there. It's rolling towards you now.
Oh my gosh. Blackberry pit. Hold my hand.
Up ahead, you can see what might be small dips in the wall to the sides.
So we might be able to...
You might be able to, sure.
Oh,
But choose quickly.
I got you. Go pick up a Zuki and
Again. Okay.
dash my way over to the openings.
Okay, you'll dash your way over to
Right,
the
oh.
opening. The opening looks like it can only fit one of you. The boulder's rolling.
Zuki,
Rolling faster.
I stuff him in without saying anything.
Okay. You stuff him in without saying anything. The boulder is coming right towards you. Roll a perception check.
Piss.
That's what you wanted. Damn.
22.
All right.
Peach Pit, you realize that the boulder is not reaching down into the dip in the middle of the floor.
We quickly drop my backpack and shove my way in to the bottom.
You drop your backpack, and you drop yourself into the middle groove of this hallway. The boulder continues to roll, and it rolls right over you. Zuki, you just hear the crunch and crushing of a bag and all of these metal items and glass.
Blueberry pit, no!
And as it passes by, there she is, laying in the middle of the thing. The bag is crushed.
I barely knew ye. We bought a mammoth together. You saw me dance.
It was a very lovely dance.
I can still hear her voice. Yes, it was. I know. I'm an excellent performer. Give me my mascara run. Oh, goodness. Wait a minute.
How you doing?
Where are you? I can't see you. You're dead right here. Are you a ghost? Oh my gosh. I have a ghost friend now?
I'm gonna get up and grab my backpack and go before the boulder comes back.
Yeah. Yeah, you just
Zombie!
Pitch Pit get up
Holy
and...
Belgrade!
Oh my god. You see Pitch Pit just take off towards the hallway ending. Yeah.
He's following the peach pit.
Okay. Okay. Zuki, let me get one more deck save as another boulder seems to roll out right as you're getting there.
So
What party is Mino part of?
17.
Your party.
Okay.
17. You're very easily able to just barely miss. Barely miss. The boulder misses you barely. That's what I mean.
Ghost pit! Wait!
Barely dodge.
Barely dodge. That was the word.
I got you.
Yeah. You guys continue running, and now other party who chose the square. All of you chose the square. You end up in another square room, and it looks exactly as the one that you just came from.
I
okay.
immediately ready my bow. Just to shoot anything that appears.
I assume that liquid is still coming in.
Those
was
of you
about
who
to
can
ask.
cast magic, is there any of you? One of you does,
I can cast,
Me?
I do have.
Yeah, that's
access.
Innately, but not
Okay,
with
so
spells.
Mino, you notice that this is the same spot. The acid is in the same location as it was when you guys jumped in. It did not restart. This is the same room. You guys jumped into a hole that led you back into this same room. Magical means brought you back.
Okay, not square. Circle next?
As somebody who has access to nature-based magic as a ranger, would I be able to tell that or no?
This is unnatural, if anything.
Okay. That's
So,
fair.
yeah, I
Square
hear
sent us
Mino.
back to the same room, so...
The acid is getting closer.
I heard Mino say that, so okay, circle, and just jump
Okay.
into
You
the
just
circle.
now everyone just jumps into the circle, the circle-shaped hole leading down.
Yep.
Okay, the four of you go down. Zuki, Peach Pit, you two are still running down hallways. They keep shifting. You almost get separated various times, but you're able to barely hang on to each other and adapt to the new paths. There is another room that you guys will get to, and it is nothing. It is an empty room with no exit. There is, however, on the opposite end of the room, the symbol that you saw before. The symbol of Amrlut, the god of sun, or here, the god of sunlight. The one that has the circular sun with rays of light coming off. That is the abnormal one. The same symbol that you saw on the church at the village.
What is that symbol? I've never seen it before.
Amalut, the god of sun.
Who?
And there is...
You know the yellow dot that blinded you?
Oh, the very bright light that I looked up at.
Mhm.
Got it. Wow, that's very powerful. You can cast blindness whenever it wants to.
Yeah,
Amazing.
I'm gonna take a quick look, search around the room for anything.
Okay. There is...
Suki is going to help.
There is, as you guys enter again, the door behind you closes, again being an empty room, except for that symbol. And underneath the sun, there is just like these empty, it's like an empty space line, like bricks could go in there. And as you look around the room, you see a variety of bricks strewn about. There's thrown everywhere. And you can see that on each of the bricks is a word. In common.
Did you roll for the language?
No, it's in common. And there's just many words. You can see the words. There are 6 words: sun, path, may, you, guide, the.
Bless you.
You guys can think about that as the other party goes, and you appear once again. The acid is almost burning all of you. You are back in the same room.
Are we taking any sort of damage from this acid at all?
The acid
or
has
are
not
we-
reached the holes in the center yet. It's still just very slowly gooping in. But you don't...
Okay, so
Yeah?
we're back in the same room
Mhm.
again.
Yes.
I'm
we
dropping.
have,
Mhm.
we have square that leads to room that we're in, circle that apparently leads to room that we're in, and triangle.
Triangle that
Yeah.
Ulrog could not fit down, being large.
I'm dropping giant smite and triangle.
Okay.
I follow.
Okay.
Triangle.
And now that group will choose the triangle and jump down. You guys will continue, and this time you last longer sliding down than you did the last 2 times. You feel that you may have gotten through, and you will land just one after the other, just onto stone that in this large, open, chasmed room. It is huge. It's just in here, it almost looks like it's underground, with the walls not being sandstone anymore, but actually regular stone. Not like bricks, but actual stone formations. And up ahead, there is what it looks like maybe 150 feet up in the air, almost this disc shining what appears to be sunlight straight down into this pillar, almost like an obelisk, straight ahead, maybe another 200 feet away. The room is very wide open, There is nothing in this room except it's the flat area you guys landed on one side. Open. There is maybe one square pit of something that you can't tell from here in the center of the room, and then it extends farther, and then there's flights of stairs up to a platform, flights of stairs up to a platform, and flights of stairs up to a platform where the obelisk is at the top being shined down by that light. Okay, Peach Pit, Zuki, what did you guys put? What did you make with those words?
What were the words really fast?
You do what this whole time? Okay, there. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
That's not your fault. Okay, it is here.
What did El Simio say?
Oh wait, not that word.
And-
this one.
I do have a feature.
Yeah,
going
thank you.
Right after you deal with them.
Yeah.
And how many slots were there? Because you
6.
said 2. Oh, 6. Okay.
There's 6 bricks and 6 spots.
I'll be like
Okay,
back.
okay. Good.
Zuki's gonna
Zuki,
put.
it's up to you because your partner has just walked away. You just look at Peach Pit, and Peach Pit just looks like frozen, just traumatized, like.
Does anyone have a soundboard of the dial-up sound?
Can I get an idea of how deep we've fallen below ground or within this temple or whatever it is?
Sure. Well, do you have a feature or something, or are you just guessing?
I do, because I have primeval awareness, which as an
okay.
action I can put 1 spell slot.
Okay.
Sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fays, fiends, or undead are within a mile of wherever we are. 6 if it's with favorite terrain, which the desert is.
Okay, so you are not a mile underneath the earth, if that's what you're asking.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'll still use the feature to know if there's any of those
Oh yeah.
types of creatures within a mile.
Yep. You feel that there is not one spot that does not have those creatures.
Oh.
Your sense, you are sensory overloaded.
Okay.
Okay, Peach Pit.
Do I get an idea that all of it is undead, or do I get that some of it is aberration, some of it is celestial? I imagine that this feature would let me know the difference between them.
Sure. So you can roll a wisdom check. Let's see if you're able to distinguish it. It is a sea of pings, if you will. Okay, Peach Pit.
Wisdom check.
Yes. I'll come back to you.
12.
Peach Pit.
Okay.
What you got, Zuki?
Peach Pit. I think it says, "May the sun guide." I literally can't read the other word, but may the sun guide your.
Huh? Wait.
Oh, I said wrath. I'm not gonna lie. It's Roderick right here.
You guys put the bricks in the correct order of the phrase that you remember, Peach Pit, hearing someone say to you. And Ulrog. You were next to Ulrog, so really, yeah.
Yeah.
Altissimo had said that. That was the phrase of his religion, his church.
Yeah.
You put it in. You hear the stones begin to shift one more time as a trapdoor once again opens underneath you, and you both fall in. You guys end up about 10 feet away from your friends to the left. You all have ended up in the same place.
Commander.
I'm almost ready to shoot them, but realize it's
I
them.
see you're all back.
I'm gonna use my broken backpack as my shield. As soon as I see them.
Okay. Perfect.
Commander, Boysenberry Pit solved the riddle. We are back with you.
It's good to see you in one piece.
So, what happened to your
Prepare.
bag? Later.
At the end,
I should probably check on that.
So, with your 12, it is just so dense and thick that you feel a mixture of all of them. You don't know what percent of what, where each one of them is necessarily. It feels like every single molecule of the air around you and in every direction is just full of evil.
I can clarify that it's not beast or humanoid or plant. Hold on, let me look at all the different types of creature types, because this specifies a lot. Not humanoid, not plant, not beast.
I'm gonna let you think about that. Okay, so while that's going on, Basically, your party, you stand and well, you find what appears to be the about 4 other humanoids standing now in the middle. They kind of get up from the ground because of all of the commotion in these few seconds that have gone by. You didn't see them at first, but they stand up, almost marionette-like, doll-like.
Mino's just going to draw, like, summon a weapon and just kind of float into the air a little bit, you know, out of melee.
Okay. From the obelisk, you'll just hear a quiet voice, almost inaudible. Three, I lost them. But 6 is fun. Ulrog, you don't know what this is. It sounds like a young feminine voice. But Ulrog, you feel something. Something here is not right. You have fought many evils, aberrations, undead before, liches, undead dragons. But something about this voice unnerves even you. And all you can think is about your brand new torchlings.
I just instinctively brandish my maul and get everyone to stand behind me.
Party members, you see Ulrog do that. Continue, Ulrog, sorry.
Yep. I'm just going to grab Pit's shoulder and whisper to her, look for a way out. Now. And I'm going to, just keeping my attention on whatever the fuck this thing is the whole time. And the 4 figures standing in front of us.
Yeah.
I can confirm that the creatures that we are dealing with are not constructs, giants, humanoids, oozes, or plants.
That's why you had to look up the list.
Yeah.
It makes sense, but it's just funny.
It's just one of those, like, it could be constructs, who fucking knows?
Fair.
But I can clarify that it's not.
Okay.
That leaves quite a list, but sure.
Okay. Mina, did you hear your orders?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Wait, was that to...
No, that was
Was that to
Pit.
Mino or... Yeah.
Oh.
Peach Pit.
Oh, it was to Peach
It was
Pit.
Pete.
I thought it was to Mino.
Yep.
My bad. Because of the flying. That was when my
Hi,
head went.
Captain.
Okay. All right. Peach Pit. You turn around and you kind of look at the wall and you begin to investigate the wall. Roll me 3 investigation checks. In the meantime, rest of the party, the 4 figures begin to contort and move their hands around their bodies, and you see them snapping in different ways, and you can hear it from here, just the echoing off the walls in the silence. Just like...
I'm gonna use a
I
point
ready my bow.
for the first wall.
Okay. You can use the inspiration for your +2. Okay. So continue your rolls. Or party.
17,
That's fine.
11,
Mhm.
and 11.
Okay. Party, do you... So, at this point, you spread out. You stick together close enough to be able to aid each other, but you must make space, as is the tactic that you have been taught before. Do not bunch up, because you don't know what spells can be cast. Yes, Ulrug.
Yeah. I am preparing to use my fire rune on the first one that comes towards us.
Okay.
I'm preparing a shot for my longbow at the first thing that Ulrog attacked.
Okay.
Both
Azuki is
scimitars are on
wearing
ready.
mass shield
Okay.
for whoever gets,
Mino is...
Okay.
more endangered.
Like, Mino is going to be, like... probably preparing a force strike for the first one that approaches.
Okay.
Zuki, keep in mind, mass shield, you have to be within 5 feet of them for it to work.
I mean, how big is the room?
Huge.
Very big.
Yeah.
Massive.
Very,
Very
Are
big.
we
like,
close together?
this
You
is
guys
this
are
is
close
me
together right now.
playing.
Not
But
really.
you're
as
about to split
straight.
apart, though. You're about to
I'm
split
just
apart.
letting you know.
So you'll have to pick someone to follow. Or maybe two if you want them to follow you, but that's fine. The four figures begin to like essentially like imagine like the crazy running from like the Titans from Attack on Titan. Like that's the kind of thing, if you guys watch that, running in your directions. That is the
Okay, I
you
can see
it's
that.
imagine a Aaron for you then, like a essentially, because again they're contorting their bodies in ways that are unnatural, and then they just begin to run that way. It's just still contorting their bodies in every which way, snapping and bending quickly in impossible ways for a humanoid body, but also running at full speed towards you, extremely fast.
Creepy. Love it. Cool.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Nice.
They make it towards you. All of you swing. You launch off your attacks, trying to fend off the creatures. Roll whatever. Each of you that had an attack ready or whatever you're gonna do, roll your attacks already right now together at the same time, because these are all happening simultaneously.
Right. So
Okay.
I'm only shooting at anything that Orog attacked. Just to point that out.
Yeah. So roll the
Okay.
attacks, whatever they were too. Perfect.
All right.
Okay.
This one is Fire Rune.
Fuck.
All right.
So I need one of them to make
Yep.
a DC 18 Strength saving throw.
Sure. Okay.
Damn it.
It does not.
Okay, it's restrained and takes 5 fire damage.
Okay. So one.
Oh,
Of the,
So it's not prone.
Glowing runes almost shackle their extremities.
okay. Growing.
Cool.
Yeah.
Would mine possibly have advantage if I notice that they're restrained before I shoot?
Sure.
Okay, then I'm gonna make this with sharpshooter then. You're
Okay.
gonna allow me to do this after the fact.
Yeah. Go for it. I'll let you go.
Okay. That's still a 26 to hit for 22 points
Yeah.
of piercing.
Okay. So yeah, you fire. So the creature is restrained. One of the four stop moving immediately, is shot by the arrow. You can see it crumple back, and it like being restrained at its feet up to its almost past its ankles, halfway up the shin. It bends completely backward, falling except for that part of the shin where it just bends, and you just hear the snap.
Creepy.
And then it shoots itself back up. The other one, Ray, you take it on with your twin blades. The scimitar, your Corpse Slayer scimitar, hitting at it. It does hit. The creature takes all of the damage that you rolled. It does seem to be some form of undead. You can see its eyes, though, as it gets close to you when you strike it. Its eyes are crying, they're wide open, and they're just glossed over.
Oh, hell
The
no.
face is like open mouth, screaming, gaping maw. You can just hear in the background. "Ta-na-na-na-na-na, ta-na."
Oh.
Does Zuki hear that?
All of you
Excuse
hear
me,
it.
what?
Oh.
I'm not even gonna ask for a roll because I don't know what the fuck that would be from. That stinks.
Ugh.
You guys also notice a small blue light appearing up in the shooting up from the ground up near the obelisk.
I mean, I'm not concerned, but that's not good.
Peach Pit, you finally, after they continue to fight off these creatures and fend them off, and you find now what appears to be a stone in the wall that is slightly uneven. Accidentally pressing it, it opens up a corridor heading north, opposite of the chamber.
I found a way out, Captain.
You start to see more of those figures begin to rise up from the center pit that you didn't know what was inside. You just see all these hands, white in nature, just blinding white light, just kind of reach up and out and grabbing the edges and pulling themselves up, and you just more figures begin to erupt out of this center square.
Great! Everyone, go! I'm going to charge at the figure that I... whichever one is still standing. Ray's taking one on. The
Orog.
other one
I'm
thinks got...
I'm gonna give you a d6.
Okay.
Roll the d6. as that blue light lights up extremely bright and vanishes, as a small floating girl figure, long black hair, white eyes, floating in the air, 3 feet tall maybe, appear right next to Minnow. I just saw Pat. I just saw your face. Sorry.
Hey, they're almost the same height.
The little blue light is like a small circle appears underneath her, and floating. She's just sitting there. Her arms droop down. Her head drooped down. You can't see her face. Her arms are at her side. She's just floating there. Her hair barely floating as if there's a spectral wind guiding it. And you see these 6 little dolls that look just like maybe made of wood, floating around her. And in the ethereal plane, you can still see Ray, right? Even in combat?
Yep. I can.
Behind each of these 6 dolls, it looks like a copy of each one of you. Superimposed over the dolls. That is what you can see. The rest cannot. Ulrog, you see that as you're about to take off to fight and push back whatever you can, Mino, which is unfortunately in the midst of the confusion and the panic and the combat itself that's happened just these moments, accidentally isolated herself slightly off to the side of the rest of the group. The doll is face to face with Minnow.
So slightly, I feel like slightly above, actually.
Indeed, with this figure right at you, eye level. The creature grabs at your head, Minnow. Ulrog, you see this. Minnow, it is cold. It is inviting. Just say yes.
If I can see it grabbing Mino, I'll shoot at it.
You can fire.
I was gonna say, is it a charm effect?
Yeah, I'm gonna say, is it a charm effect?
It is
As you can see.
It is not a charm effect. It is just an invitation.
12 to hit for now. It hits.
Okay, 12. The arrow flies right at her. And one of the dolls shoots off and catches the arrow, spins and hurls it back at you.
Okay.
I see that happen.
Yep.
I'm going to go into Giant Smite again.
Okay.
So I am large and can reach up.
Yeah, so now you could reach up. Minnow is floating above.
And I'm going to run towards where Mino is.
Okay.
And I'm holding my more like a baseball bat. And I'm going to swing at the fucking little girl.
Roll the hit.
Is that arrow that comes back at me do an attack roll, or is it just...
It's your 12.
Okay, so they would still miss me then. The AC 17.
15, yeah, okay.
15?
You go
That's
to
bad.
You go to
Oh.
hit it. You go to hit with your 15, and just the sheer might of your large size with the weight of it hits the doll that tries to shoot itself in front. And Ray, you see that the doll that shoots itself in front is indeed the same doll that is actually Ulrog's little ghost figure. And the one that caught the arrow was Tinks. Because the dolls are plain dolls to all of you, except for Ray, who could just see this. Ulrog's doll tries to stop the force, but Ulrog, you do push forward with that 15. And it hits the doll into the face of the girl. The girl is sent tumbling back. She spins off into the distance and kind of hits the ground. Mino, you are free for the moment. But the girl slowly gets back up again.
How far away?
How far away?
Yeah.
20 feet.
Okay, so... Well, that action that I was holding for before was Force Strike. Sadly, I apparently don't have a weapon in my inventory, so I'm not quite sure what the damage would be exactly.
I will be right back.
Sure. Okay.
But yeah, I imagine, like, right before, like, jumping back to, or as she jumps back to rejoin the group, firing a force strike at it.
Okay.
Do not take my image.
Okay.
Or I guess more, here's what I think of your invitation.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, while he looks for that, Ulrog, the creature is standing. So, well, floating, I suppose. The other marionette-like contortion dolls have gone to engage combat with your party, but again, they just seem to be erupting out of the center square.
At this point, after Mino shoots, I'm going to take her, and I'm going to launch her, knowing that she can fly in the direction of where Pit is, where she found the exit.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna brace
literally just
myself.
pluck her out of the air and whoop.
Oh,
All right.
well, Mino would be flying back that way as she attacks. So,
Perfect. You can boost her.
Okay,
Boom! Good job, team. Goes boost.
Yeah.
The figure of the little girl is again just kind of sitting there and just. I'm getting angry. Why don't the dolls want to play? I can focus on you then. You can be the daddy.
Got plenty
Who all
sons
hears
of
that?
my own.
All of you hear the whisper. It's almost a whisper in each of your ears.
Oh, fiddlesticks! I don't want that.
Got a son of my own, and that's enough.
Ulrog
And-
called for a retreat, right?
He did.
Yes,
Okay,
a while ago.
if Ulrog is calling for a retreat, I'm essentially standing next to the exit that we're retreating to, and covering fire, and I would intend to be the last person to retreat
Okay.
because I have the range to actually. I'm not melee based, so I can do cover fire.
Okay.
Okay, but that attack roll, I'm going to do it kind of manually because it's
That's
on
fine.
sheet correctly. That would be a dirty 20 to hit.
Sure. Okay.
And also, I'm going to put a branding smite on that as well.
Okay.
If you can get branding smite.
So the small figure will sort of see that they all are trying to escape and will order. You could see that the marionettes are running in that direction now, full speed, even faster than they were before.
I am going to, once I launch Mino back to the exit, I'm going to stand like 15 feet in front of it, and I'm going to literally bat away the marionettes that come running. Hopefully,
front
so
of
the
the-
others can.
15 feet in
Jump
front of
in.
the exit.
Yes.
Okay.
When he does that, do the marionettes look damaged, like they're actually taking damage, or they just look like, like physically?
They're receiving
are
the
they
hits,
still,
they're taking the arrows, they're taking the blasts, and they'll topple over, but they'll immediately get back up and begin to run right at you.
Suki's gonna cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
On, on the whole
Sure.
area.
Within 30 feet of you?
Yeah, within 30 feet of him.
Yeah, I mean, it is everything. They are being controlled by magic. Those are the...
Is there any like major pinpoint of like where the marionettes are being controlled from?
Yes. With the, I'll give... Yeah, the pinpoint of source of power is the little girl. All of them. She is controlling every single one of them directly.
Commander, the little girl. She controls all these things.
Not a problem right now. Get out.
I push Zuki towards the exit. Just like, move.
Okay, can I get all of you who are still in this chamber to roll me a con save, please? As the little girl lets out a shriek.
Using 1 point.
Oh.
Okay.
Ah.
Oh,
Yeah. Good job, Ulrog.
I'm gonna use 2
I
points.
think I'm the only one who's fine.
Okay.
With the 28, I think.
I feel like I'd be.
You
Oh my
also
God.
count, so go ahead and roll. All of you.
Yeah.
All of you roll.
I just want to point out, guys, we're rolling 5s, 3s, 3s, 3s.
Hey, someone else
18.
rolled a 2-digit number.
No modifier,
So-
at 18.
So we got a
Very poorly.
7, a 5, a
Hey,
6,
I got a 7. I
5,
used a point.
And I
a
got
7.
10.
Sorry, my bad.
Okay.
10, an 18, and a 28.
Okay. So. Okay. So all of you. So Ulrog and Mino, you both save. You only take. Let's see. That is 32 points. 32 points of necrotic damage. The rest of
Sorry?
you take 64 points of necrotic damage, please.
That's fine.
Okay.
As the little girl just let out that shit.
Wait, how much?
64?
Are you down?
Yes. Yes. That is a
Did
yes.
you get down?
Please down.
Wow.
I'm still
Okay.
good.
I
Alright.
saved and that nearly downed me.
Okay. Who's
Wait,
still
what,
up?
it wasn't a magic spell, really fast.
Yeah, sure. For what purpose?
Because I have Yanti have advantage on magic
Then
saves.
yes, you have advantage.
Okay.
Come on.
Constitution.
It's Constitution.
know.
Try not to die. Try
Here we
not
go
to die.
again.
Oh, you
13.
save. You save. Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
But just barely.
I was ready to carry you, mate. I was ready to carry you.
Okay, so how much was it?
32 then for you.
32.
As you can feel a cold tug on each of your hearts.
I don't have a heart.
Figurative.
Core.
Power source.
Feel it in your soul, and yes, Warforged have those.
Your motherboard.
Olrog, you felt the blast of that and you withstood it, but you see that your underlings, your torchlings have just taken a hit. You know that they won't take another
Okay.
like that.
I am.
You see the girl begin to float past you, almost ignoring you, Olrog. Trying to float past you towards them.
I'm dropping my maul. I'm going to sprint full towards the exit, picking up everyone as I go. And I'm just going to chuck them outside.
Just gonna chuck them into the corridor so they begin.
Yes.
Okay.
Just go.
Party, you're all grabbed by this giant human, and you're being shoved into a corridor.
I'm literally standing like right by the door, just doing cover fire, so I can. Unless.
Once everyone is in, I'm grabbing things as well and just rugby throwing everyone.
I'm still conscious.
Yeah, you're all still
That's
conscious.
fine. I'm still rugby throwing everyone.
That's fine.
Once they're thrown in, the little girl just, I didn't say I was done. Come back.
Having been a mercenary before joining the brigade, I have a really bad feeling. And as I lean onto Zuki, because I'm really hurt, just look to Ulrok. You're going to follow, right? You are going to follow, right?
I turn back and I cover the exit with my back.
Since I found the door, is there any switches that I can look for on this side of Ohan?
If you want to spend your time doing that, yes, but the marionettes are getting closer.
I am pushing people out.
If I can
That's
tell
okay,
that
because,
Run.
is doing that, I will help.
I have an
I'm-
eye for detail, which allows me to do investigation checks on as a bonus
Sometimes
action.
you don't have time for an eye for detail, but okay, sure.
At this point, I am taking the spiky shield that is on my back that
Okay.
I haven't used ever,
Oh,
and I am jamming it into the door.
Chris, what?
Oh, you don't have.
I said I was helping people if I noticed, so would I give him advantage?
Sure, I'll give him advantage then.
Okay.
Oh, actually,
Okay.
Yeah,
as
hell yeah.
Nina's retreating and seeing like Ulrog put the shield in large reduce, she's gonna make it twice as big.
Ulrog is massive, or just the shield. That's fine.
The massive,
shield was
right
the
there.
shield is fucking massive.
Okay.
It is really big.
Turn the shield even bigger.
You do find some sort of mechanism on this side of the door, Peach Pit.
Come on, Captain. Let's get out of here. Press it.
Okay.
Ulrog is outside.
The door begins to close. Marionettes have just thrown themselves onto Ulrog at this point, Ulrog. The little girl is right on the other side, 10 feet away from you, floating in the air, just staring. As a party, you can see that Ulrog is pushing back still the four of the plain-clothed remnants of the scouts from before, and just this would appear to be, there's white muscle, almost atrophied muscle-looking humanoid figures, but each of these figures has about 10 hands and no head. Where the head would be is just this small basin with two little dots in the middle of the basin that kind of roll around inside. And the 10 hands just erupting from the back just kind of begin to open up their chests, pulling apart the white and just showing just this visceral red. And there seem to be teeth on the inside.
Oh.
And they're throwing themselves onto Ulrog. You see one has grabbed an arm, one is jumping onto a leg.
Commander!
If I see them shooting on Ulrog, I'll shoot at a couple of them.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, keep shooting. You see that? So you see Tinks
I
firing.
don't give a fuck.
Tinks is sitting there. The door is slowly closing. Tinks is firing arrows at these creatures, nailing them off, and they get thrown off once in a while. Ulrog, you shake them and push them as hard as you can. They are some of them are almost getting through, and Ulrog, you'll slam your shield back and hit them against a wall, so they're not able to get into the doorway as it begins to close. Peach Pit, you are the last one, the closest one that can still see your captain. The door is almost completely closed, and you just see Ulrog fighting.
Just tell me how many arrows I use. Get rid of them right now.
Yeah. Ulrog, you kind of glance back and you see it's almost closed, but you can see that Peach Pit's still there.
The last second, I'm going to rip off the arm guard, and I'm going to throw it inside of the hallway. And I'm going to continue fighting.
Peach Pit, the arm guard slides through.
I'm just gonna stand there.
And the stone wall will close, muffling all sound. This hallway is dead silent. There's no sounds of struggle, and you would never be able to tell that there were on the other side of this wall.
Alright. Pick up the armed guard and make it for the head for the party.
Party, you guys continue to run down the hallway into the darkness, seeing with your dark vision, your dim light, limping your way, coming to what is another bend and another. After passing through the labyrinth for what felt like an eternity, being only 2 minutes, you come back to another shifting wall. This wall in front of you shifts, opening up to a corridor, and on the other side of the corridor is the entrance you guys came through. The first path you took is now to your left, and the exit is ahead of you. And what you hear is just one more toy, and now I can have a party. Echo through your minds. And that, viewers, is where we will end our first session of Embers Awaken. Thank you guys for being here for the first session, and all of the players. It seems that we may have had to leave behind Ulrog. And, well, some sacrifices must be made for the future generations, and Ulrog, being that he cared for each and every one of these party members, these torchlings, having trained them and brought them up from whatever backstories they come from to create a family and a unit, did what he needed to in the face of something unprecedented. An evil that even the ranger who detects evil felt overwhelmed by. What the party will do is up to them once they exit this building next session, and so we'll find out then. So if you guys enjoyed this session, please follow us here on Twitch. You can definitely subscribe as well to help out the channel, and Amazon Prime is a great way to subscribe as well for free. Help us out. It's a crit with 3 T's at Twitter to stay up to date on any changes in our stories and catch up on our other persistent campaign into Antirium on Sundays, 11 a.m. Pacific time. Now we are shortening that to 2 hours, 11 to 1 p.m. Pacific time on Sundays for Into Antirium. This campaign is a short story. It's going to last between 10 and 20 episodes, and we hope that you guys are here for every step of the way because, well, we have a lot of things you guys can spend critties on, those little channel watch points, to hopefully participate, giving our players inspiration they use for bonuses to rolls or healing bad guys if you're feeling super evil that day. Go ahead and participate because we love it. This is your game as much as it is ours. And, well, thank you guys for being here. And so if you're on YouTube, that is where we will call it, and we'll see you guys next time.